Higgins for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good. Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening to you, folks. Welcome as you're looking live and listening live on yourliveevent.com and Gold 101.5 KRJM, the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. Tonight, it's the Section 6A championship game. The number 2 ranked team in the state of Minnesota, Class A, the New York Mills Eagles. The number 5 ranked team in the Class A Minnesota boys basketball rankings, the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. It is the New York Mills Eagles and the BBE Jaguars. A lot of blue here today in the land of maroon and gold at Fergus Falls High School. Kevin Kochman along with Jerry Peralta bringing you the action here tonight with R&J Sports as we watch the teams take the court in the Section 6A championship basketball game. The New York Mills Eagles 28-1. The Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars 25-4. Two teams with dreams of the state tournament. One will advance. Who will it be? It'll be a packed blue gymnasium tonight in Fergus Falls. As our pregame show gets underway, it is being brought to you by JT Station of Fertile. It is the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars and the New York Mills Eagles, and it's live coverage with R&J Sports on Gold 101.5 KRJM, rjbroadcasting.com, and on yourliveevent.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
The Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School Jaguar Pride Initiative. It's maturing into a mindset and character that shapes the school culture in every way. They have very personable, dedicated, and innovative staff. Students incredibly kind and respectful at home, in their community, and during competition. The communities of Belgrade Brooten Elrosa forming a network of great support for the students and district. You can feel this human presence when you step foot into the district, and you'll see visible passion, bold commitment, and excellence. Bold, bonding, engaged, Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Pride. BBE Pride. Go Jaguars from everyone at the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact AgriMax at their location in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
Section 6A boys basketball championship night inside the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. Coverage here today on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com. The JT Station of Fertile pregame show, bringing you the action tonight from Fergus Falls High School. Kevin Kochman and Jerry Peralta with you tonight. And Jerry, I'm going to bring you in for a brief bit here in the pregame show. And, you know, just from the standpoint of joining in for the broadcast and having fun, I tell you what, we are seeing a lot of blue. We got here at like 5:15. There was a line of people already waiting to get in, and there are very few seats to be had here in Fergus Falls High School. And tell you what, we're going to have an excellent atmosphere tonight for this one.
Well, yeah, definitely. Yeah, wow. Definitely. When we got here, I even made the comment to you that I thought it was just one school with their fans that were here because of all the blue. Both teams share the same colors. And then I come to the realization, these are both schools' fan bases, and you aren't kidding. It's a packed house here as we'll kind of give you a quick look here.
On our
see the student section on yourliveevent.com.
Absolutely, where our live stream video feed is happening on yourliveevent.com, and the New York Mills fans and Belgrade Brooten Elrosa fans are here in big numbers and ready for an absolute fantastic night of basketball. The winner heads to the state basketball tournament next week in Minneapolis. A 5-day affair this year for Class A and AA and AAA and 4A basketball. It'll go Tuesday through Saturday at various sites in the Twin Cities. We look forward to seeing who will come out of this one tonight and represent Section 6A boys basketball. Other games as far as the state tournament on the line here for for Class A boys basketball. Last night, Hayfield defeated Goodhue in Rochester in the Class A Section 1 matchup, 53-42. So Hayfield, the number one team ranked in the state of Minnesota in the final poll for the regular season, they are in the state tournament. Tonight underway already at Minnesota State Mankato. It's Mountain Lake area Comfrey and also Sleepy Eye St. Mary's. They're playing in the Section 2 championship game. Last night in Marshall at SMSU, Russell Tyler Ruthven back to state out of Section 3. They defeated Central Minnesota Christian 62-59. Also tonight, we've got on yourliveevent.com Sacred Heart and Cass Lake Bena. First ever time for Sacred Heart to be in a section title in boys basketball. They're playing 7 o'clock in Thief River Falls at the Ralph Engelstad Arena. Section 7A, Deer River and Cherry are at University of Minnesota Duluth tonight. 7 o'clock start time. And also at Foley High School, the Section 5 championship, Barnum and Nevis. That is a 7 o'clock start time in Section 5 at Foley High School. Here in Fergus Falls, it is the Section 6A championship. The Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars and the New York Mills Eagles. Our coverage is yours here on Gold 101.5 KRJM and on yourliveevent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving the lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company.
The Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School Jaguar Pride Initiative. It's maturing into a mindset and character that shapes the school culture in every way. They have very personable, dedicated, and innovative staff. Students incredibly kind and respectful at home, in their community, and during competition. The communities of Belgrade Brooten Elrosa forming a network of great support for the students and district. You can feel this human presence when you step foot into the district, and you'll see visible passion, bold commitment, and excellence. Bold, bonding, engaged, Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Pride. BBE Pride. Go Jaguars from everyone at the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Bitker Inc. reminds area farmers, please order your ag tubes and tires for spring. Ag tires and ag tube supply is tight and it's getting tighter. If you're not sure on how many tires or ag tubes you need, call Troy, the tire guy, and give him a heads up for sizes. He'll work with you to have these available for spring. Don't wait any longer. Call Troy at Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467. And during National Ag Month, Bitker Inc. thanks the area farms and farm families for working to grow the food for all of us, and thanks for your business from Bitker Inc.
Also bringing you the action here this evening on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show rolls right along with some pregame coaches' comments, and the pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. Midwest Bank Waubun, member FDIC. Our pregame coaches' comments as we get a chance to join into our pregame conversation. We'll start with the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. Their head coach is Chris Anderson in our pregame show. Chris, for the boys, it is section championship night. Super exciting. We're going to have a packed house here at Fergus Falls, and I don't know, for the people who are left at home, they're going to be watching and hearing what's going to be a treat here tonight, I think.
It should be a great 36 minutes of ball. You know, this is what it's all about. This is what our seasons come down to. Unfortunately, someone's going to go home and someone's going to advance. You know, New York Mills is, from what I've seen, from what I've gathered, they're very potent on offense. They're high-powered. They like to get up in transition. They want to go right from the start. They can get easy buckets, just outletting deep passes, and they want to score in the paint area. So we got to take those away.
For your boys, BBE Jaguars, you've got the Dingmans.
Yep.
That is a piece. You've got some height, and your boys are very athletic.
You know, our boys, yeah, they can play multiple spots. They can go inside, outside. They can drive, shoot a little bit. You know, it's a team. We're at our best when we're playing as a team, and we've had our hiccups this season where, you know, the offense is not rolling because we're just making one pass and a shot. But when we're at our absolute best, that ball's moving all over the place, side to side, inside, outside. And that's one area else as well that we're trying to establish, is trying to get that ball inside tonight and develop that inside game, work off it. But you know, we got some guys that can take over at times. So we just got to play together.
Teamwork, little things. You get into this championship game, it is about the little things. So for your boys to play well tonight, you mentioned team. What do you need to see your guys do well to put yourself in Minneapolis next week?
Value the basketball. You know, we cannot have unforced turnovers tonight. Every possession is going to count. So we can't give them extra possessions through our turnovers, and then also we can't give them extra possessions through their offensive rebounding. So we have to dominate the boards, box out, not just go get the rebound, but put a body on somebody and get the rebound. And by doing that, hopefully, they can pick up a few fouls as well. And we can kind of get to their bench. So that's going to be a huge piece, is getting to their bench, valuing the ball, stopping their transition, protecting the paint.
Simple game is basketball.
It sounds simple, right? But sometimes it's not.
No, we talked about how we anticipate the crowd seeing the swarm of fans an hour before game time here today. Number one, there's going to be a lot of blue in the crowd, but there's going to be a lot of people that love basketball here today.
That's pretty neat. Yeah. It's pretty neat with these small communities. It's both teams travel very well, it looks like. It's going to be rocking. It's going to be loud. It's going to be energetic. It's going to be emotional. You know, but we got to control our emotions, enjoy the moment, and 36 minutes, someone's going to come out on top and someone will not, unfortunately, but hopefully it's a good show for everybody.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the boys. We'll catch up afterwards.
Much. All right, thank you.
Those are pregame coaches' comments, and our pregame coaches' comments have been brought to you here by Midwest Bank and Waban. That was the head coach of the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars, Chris Anderson. Spent some time at Minnesota State University Moorhead, a former collegiate basketball star in the region. If you remember Chris Anderson from those early 2000s, those mid to late 2010s, I guess you could say, or just before the 2010s, was definitely part of that 2008 class there at Minnesota State University in Moorhead. More of our pregame show from JT Station of Fertile, continuing Section 6A Boys Basketball Championship from Fergus Falls. It is the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars and the New York Mills Eagles on Gold 101.5 KRJM and on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey folks, I'm Jimmy Don Holmes from Waco, Texas. This is my oldest son, Jake. I met the Christian family recently in Waco, and they just seem like really good people, and that's the kind of people you want to buy a car or truck from. Sometimes when you're buying a vehicle, you feel a little bit of anxiety. You won't feel that here. This place it's got a good feel, and the folks are good, and I like that. In our shop, I'm big on quality and customer service. You're going to get the quality when you buy a Chevrolet vehicle, and you're going to get the customer service when you deal with the Christian family here at Christian Motors.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
It's March Madness in New York Mills. Congratulations to the New York Mills Eagles boys basketball team from everyone at Farmers and Merchants State Bank. We wish you the best on your drive toward a state championship. Fans, while you're there, stay on top of your financial game by using mobile banking, debit cards, and the Brella mobile app. At Farmers and Merchants State Bank, we're there with you every step of the way. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Good luck to the New York Mills Eagles from Farmers and Merchants State Bank and everyone at the New York Mills School District.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project. Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Pre-game show continues tonight from inside the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. Kevin Kochman with you along with Jerry Peralta, bringing you the action with R&J Sports. A big thank you to our sponsors for helping make our broadcast possible, and on YourLiveEvent.com side as well, a big thank you to the community sponsors from Belgrade Brooten Elrosa and also from New York Mills to help make the broadcast of the Section 6A Championship possible with R&J Sports and YourLiveEvent.com. We continue with more of the pregame show and our pregame show coaches' comments. The pregame coaches' comments here tonight are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. Let's hear from the head coach of the New York Mills Eagles, Mike Bowney. Coach, here we go, section championship game. This is a goal. You got to raise some hardware last week, or last Tuesday, I should say, the win at Durham against Henning, and now you got the opportunity to play for a section title. It's another one to check off the list.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited. This is a new phase for these boys. They played in the Henning game last year. Now we've conquered that step, and we're in unfamiliar territory here, but we got a group of top 6 seniors who are aching to be in this position.
Your boys, we talked about that here just the other day, but the way that they have held themselves throughout the year and throughout their career, this is a spot that it's not too big for them.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they put in a lot of work, played in a lot of big games this year and then over the years as well, and they're ready for this moment. They know they are.
Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, they got some size, they got some athletes, they got some shooters. I guess it sounds like another team that's worthy of being here.
Yeah, absolutely. I've said since the start of the season, once I started watching them play, is they are our equal. You know, they have incredible post play, they have incredible guard play, they have great shooters. So it's going to be who can execute and who can knock down shots tonight.
Well, it's a simple game when it all comes down to it. For your guys, what was the mood like here as they travel over to Fergus Falls?
Really goofy and loose. So I don't know I think that's a good thing. I'd rather have loose and goofy than clammed up and nervous. So hope that translates onto the floor.
There's going to be a lot of people here tonight in this facility. It's almost a little too small, but there's going to be a lot of people here tonight.
Yeah, there is, and I was telling people to get here at 5:30 if you want to be sure, and by 6 if you want to make sure you get a decent spot. It's going to be really loud and exciting. The stands are a little closer to the bench here, so my voice is going to be super ineffective. So hopefully I've said enough throughout the year to just have the kids take care of it.
How about the support? You talk about just the people traveling, but like opportunity to send them off, things of that nature. Was the school pumping everybody up?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's really special in small towns for big games like this, and it's even more special when you're not consistently doing this every year. Then you see people, man, like I've seen people that I haven't seen in 20 years come to some of these games. So it's been really fun for all of us, and just for the whole community to really rally around this team, which they have.
Keys for success for the New York Mills Eagles. Coach Bowney, what will it be?
Yeah, offensively, we got to be patient, take care of the ball. They're going to try to grind us down defensively and make us do something we don't want to do. Defensively, we're looking to pressure the ball here and get them uncomfortable in the half court, and then communicate a lot in the half court defensively, because they'll set a million screens, and if you get lost on those, they'll punish you.
Coach, good luck to you and the boys. We'll catch up afterwards.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
That is our pregame show coach's comments with the head coach of the New York Mills Eagles, Mike Bowney, as the New York Mills Eagles and the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars are ready to do battle the Section 6A Boys Basketball Championship game here today on Gold 101.5 KRJM and rjbroadcasting.com, YourLiveEvent.com with the broadcast here today for high school basketball. The Section 6A Championship game is with R&J Sports tonight from Fergus Falls High School. We're back after this.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
JT's Station in Fertile carries a variety of items that are sure to meet your needs, and you should stop in today. They sell hot stuff foods, frozen foods, selected groceries, household products, and much more. The Hot Stuff Foods and Deli will provide you with a fresh, quick, and easy breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they also offer some of the best car services in town. They're open 6 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. daily. It's JT's Station in Fertile.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm gonna be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, rjbroadcasting.com, bringing you the action here tonight. It is the Section 6A Boys Basketball Championship game, and it features the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars and the New York Mills Eagles. These two teams coming in tops in the state of Minnesota. You've got the Class A rankings with New York Mills coming in as number 2 in the state. You've got Belgrade Brooten Elrosa ranked number 5 in the state. Both teams were number 1 seeds coming out of their subsections. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa coming in with a victory here just the other day in the South Half Championship over Hancock. It was New York Mills with a quality victory over Henning. They had a 20-point lead, saw it disappear, then brought it back just in time to hang on for victory at the Perham High School. Tonight here at the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium, it is an absolute packed house for the New York Mills Eagles and the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. We have two programs, two communities, you'll call it, the BBE community and then the New York Mills community. They are hungry for this opportunity to play for a section championship, to get themselves set up for an opportunity next week to play at the state tournament in Class A boys basketball. So we look at these two teams and what is on the table for them. Jerry, I know Jerry Peralta joining in for the broadcast as well. Jerry, we talked about some of our keys to success from the coaches. They shared it, and you know, it's a lot of simple things, but you've seen a lot of basketball like I have this year. These two teams, there is one noticeable thing, and that is Belgrade Brooten Elrosa has a size, height-wise advantage here today.
Yeah, definitely. We talked about that as we were traveling here, and mentioned how much of a factor that's going to be. But you mentioned the height advantage, where New York Mills they have more of the muscular advantage. They're more built, so it's going to be a matter of which one can make the better stops when it matters most, and especially down the stretch. You mentioned New York Mills in their game had a 20-point lead. Let that one go, but they managed to bring it back and hold on to it. And in the matchup here tonight, they're not going to want that to be the case. If they go up 20 points, they don't want to risk, okay, we're now only up by 5 points, and we need to find a way to claw our way back. They have to maintain that level of dominance on offense the entire night. If you're Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, your offense needs to come out firing early, and you need to just slow down the offense of New York Mills. A lot of high-impact players from both teams. It's just going to be who can step up when it matters most, when all the chips are on the table.
All right, very good. Well, we will continue on with more during our pregame show. The pregame show is being brought to you by our friends at JT Station of Fertile. Kevin Kochman, Jerry Peralta with you on Gold 101.5 KRJM and on yourliveevent.com.
Live, work, and play in Norman County. The Norman County EDA wants to help you explore all that Norman County offers you. Visit the website discovernormancounty.com. Norman County offers new business opportunities, along with homes you can afford and community that cares, plus schools with small class sizes offering great education. In Norman County, you can enjoy outdoor recreation from hunting and fishing to trails and cross-country hiking. Find out what Norman County has for you at discovernormancounty.com.
The Norman County EDA welcoming you to live, work, and play in Norman County.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
It's March Madness in New York Mills. Congratulations to the New York Mills Eagles boys basketball team from everyone at Farmers and Merchants State Bank. We wish you the best on your drive toward a state championship. Fans, while you're there, stay on top of your financial game by using mobile banking, debit cards, and the Brella mobile app. At Farmers and Merchants State Bank, we're there with you every step of the way. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Good luck to the New York Mills Eagles from Farmers and Merchants State Bank and everyone at the New York Mills School District.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Racing action is back this summer at Red River Valley Speedway and Norman County Raceway, featuring IMCA modified, sprint cars, stock cars, sport mods, hobby stocks, legends, and more all summer long. Family-friendly and affordable racing. Stay tuned to ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com for more information. Racing Thursday and Friday nights returns this summer to Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway.
The Rough Grouse Roadhouse is located just east of Island Lake, across from Mershman's Taxidermy. The Roadhouse invites you to stop in before or after the game to eat or just come in and socialize with family and friends. They also have weekly food specials. Just go to their Facebook page and see what their special of the day is, or call 668-2111. Supporting the area students in the classroom as well as in all their extracurricular activities. The Rough Grouse Roadhouse, 5 miles south of Langby on County Road 4.
Steer Builders of Holly is a residential construction company specializing in framing and new single-family homes. Jared and the team at Steer Builders will work with you on the home you're building or post-frame buildings like shops, barns, garages, and more. Steer Builders is also hiring framers. Must be 18 and experience is not required but a plus. Contact Steer Builders at 701-261-7798 for any questions regarding hiring, homes, or new post-frame buildings. Steer Builders of Holly, 701-261-7798.
Fergus Falls High School is the setting for the Section 6A championship game. Tonight, the boys basketball matchup will feature the New York Mills Eagles, the 1 seed out of the north, and the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars, the 1 seed from the south. The Section 6A championship matchup here tonight. While we look at our pregame show, again, thanks to our sponsors, they make it possible. We bring in our starting lineups here tonight, which are presented to you by our friends at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North and Ada. Norman County Implement, ready to bring you our pregame show starting lineups. Schedule your service work, combines, tractors, beat equipment, and more at Norman County Implement, 218-784-2961. And hey, they're discounting their pricing on existing farm oil lubricants. Save up to 20%. The product line change, focusing on AGCO lubricants now. Norman County Implement with an opportunity there for you. Well, let's continue on as the players that are being announced here on the floor at Fergus Falls High School are currently the non-starters for both the New York Mills Eagles and the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. And for our viewers on yourliveevent.com, with the setup and the scenarios here, it is a tight fit for us at the Fergus Falls High School gymnasium, as you can very well imagine. It is jam-packed, and so while the fans stand, we may have a little bit of a visual impairment there. We hope that will subside during the game as best as possible. It does happen from time to time, so just understand, and we certainly are glad you're with us wherever you are. And if you're tuning in on Gold 101.5 KRJM as well, we are certainly looking forward to this matchup, bringing you the Section 6A championship game. And now with our starting lineups, It'll be starting lineups first for the New York Mills Eagles. They will go alternative announcement of the starting lineups. So we'll start with the New York Mills Eagles. They'll start as senior number 1, Noah Knopfsinger. For the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars, they will start number 1, Caden Piper, a 6'3" junior guard. For New York Mills, they'll start a senior guard number 2, Tate Olson. For Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, they will start a 5'10" senior number 3, Will Van Beck. The starting lineups for New York Mills, they will start the center, a senior number 4, Jack Peters. For the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars, they will start a 6'2" senior guard, number 11, Gannon Walsh. For New York Mills, a senior guard, number 12, Jonah Johnson. And for the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars, they are wearing the gray uniforms here today. The New York Mills Eagles, the white uniforms. Number 13, a 6'4" senior guard, Ashton Dingman. For New York Mills, they will start a senior guard, number 23, Breck Hench. And for the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars, they will start a 6'3" sophomore guard, number 21, Luke Dingman. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa head coach Chris Anderson, assisted by Mike Brower, Matt Goodwin, and Ben Klapacki. They're in the gray uniforms, blue numerals and letters, and white trim. For the New York Mills Eagles, they will be coached by Mike Bonney, assisted by Kyle Haberman, Zach Christensen, and Josh Hendricks. White uniforms, blue numerals and letters, black trim, Mills on the jersey tops. Jaguars and the Eagles, Section 6A championship game. Boys basketball, glad to have you along here on KRJM and on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman and Jerry Peralta with you, 7 o'clock, KRJM, Mahnomen, Minnesota. And rjbroadcasting.com with a stream, audio stream as well. We are ready to go. New York Mills going right to left, and Belgrade Brooten Elrosa going left to right. There is no space left. They are bringing in chairs along the baseline. This is ready to roll, and New York Mills wins the opening tap. And the Eagles with the basketball. Coach told them, hey, get to Fergus Falls by 5:30 tonight to make sure you have a spot. And they have him here this evening. Inside a turn. Hench goes up for a shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. Hench in trouble. Kicks the ball out. Breck Hench now drives inside, and we'll get a foul called right out of the gates. Foul will be tagged here on number 1, Caden Piper. That is his first personal, team's first. Talk about some of the keys for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Box out, rebound the basketball, and limit transition. Get New York Mills into the half court. New York Mills inbounding. Knopfsinger shares the basketball to Jack Peters on the right wing. Up top, Knopfsinger. Noah hesitates. Works it to Breck Hench, senior guard. Top of the key, Hench. Free throw line extended. Toss. Knopfsinger didn't see it. Turnover, New York Mills. First turnover of the basketball game. Value the basketball. A key for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. They're going to get the first touch here this evening. They toss it into the backcourt. Will Van Beck, a senior guard. Met by Knopfsinger at midcourt. Swing it left side. Into the corner, Walsh. Skip pass goes out of bounds. Turnover, Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. That ball went to the New York Mills bench, and each team with a turnover 1 minute into the basketball game, or actually 42 seconds into the basketball game, and we're scoreless in the 6A championship. The student sections are right next to each other on the end line, making for an exciting atmosphere, no doubt. Tate Olson drives in for New York Mills and draws a foul on the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. Luke Dingman, a sophomore, called with his first, team's second now on the Jaguars to start this basketball game. New York Mills to inbound, Noah Knopfsinger. From the baseline, tossing it in, he'll work it. Jonah Johnson drives to the basket, Johnson! And a charge is called. New York Mills, Jonah Johnson called. Will Van Beck taking the charge. Jonah Johnson, a lot of speed. He's called with a first personal, team's first for New York Mills.
Yeah, just a couple of mistakes early on. And good there by the Jaguars. Get that charge foul. Turn the ball over. Clear lane for New York Mills.
Jaguars up the floor. Getting up the floor to Dingman off the glass. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Putback is no good. Breck Hench grabs a rebound. It's a big rebound for New York Mills inside. Up the floor for the New York Mills Eagles, Tate Olson. Free throw line jumper. In and out. No good. Rebounded by Jonah Johnson. He goes up. Shot no good. Can't buy a bucket to start. Rebound by Ashton Dingman. Had that right knee operated twice on the ACL. Now a shot no good the other way. Tate Olson grabs the rebound up the floor. Johnson in transition. And New York Mills comes unglued. 16:25 to play first half. First bucket of the game goes to the Mills Eagles. Jaguars basketball. Ashton Dingman up the floor, swings a pass to the baseline. Foul on the backside. Luke Dingman along the baseline was going to shoot. and he's fouled. Tate Olson went up, and actually Jack Peters is going to be the one called with the foul, his first, team's second. Well, New York Mills with an early 2-0 lead, and now our first free throws of the game from a Mustang seed, a free throw line. Planting your future Mustang seed. Luke Dingman at the free throw line. His first attempt is good. The younger brother to Ashton Dingman. As we'll see a substitution for the Jaguars. Gannon Walsh exits. And into the game is Gavin Campson, a senior forward, coming in off the bench for a first substitution. To tie the game, Luke Dingman does that at the free throw line. 2-2, we're knotted up. 16-12 to play first half of the Section 6A championship game here on YourLiveEvent.com and on Gold 101.5 KRJM. Here's Tate Olson to the basket. Right-handed shot, no good. He gets his own rebound. Hard up, no good on the putback. And then on another rebound chance, it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jaguars. So New York Mills is controlling the rebound battle to start, something that the Jaguars really wanted to control. And thus far, the Mills Eagles are battling and getting the extra effort rebounds. Inside pass, shot good, and a foul. The inbounds pass from Noah Knopfsinger, and Tate Olson scores it, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play for New York Mills. Foul is on Gavin Campson, who just came off the bench, his first, and team's third on Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Early foul trouble here for the Jaguars, Jerry.
Yeah, definitely, and good play there by Olson to not be deterred by all the pressure in his face, still get that bucket as he makes the free throw here for the three-point play.
5-2 New York Mills, and the inbounds pass. Pressure defense by New York Mills. Great press break by BBE. Up the floor, Piper, his shot no good. Rebounded by Jack Peters, and in the backcourt,
immediate travel call on the Eagles. So
that is correct. Peters got going, much to the chagrin of a couple of fans. New York Mills called with a turnover, and the ball will stay with the Jaguars. 15:49 to play first half, 5-2 in favor of New York Mills. Ashton Dingman with a basketball. He'll launch one. Long two. Dingman, fresh off his 1,000th career point in February, pulls within one, 5-4 New York Mills. Dingman had that right knee operated on twice, taking him out of a couple of seasons and portions of them. He's playing well at this stage of the year. Driving in, Tate Olson to the basket. Tate Olson's got 5, and it's 7-4 in favor of New York Mills. Baseball pass up the floor. Campson, no travel call. Bucket scored by Caden Piper, who also is a 1,000 career point scorer. The junior for BBE scores it 7-6. We're exchanging baskets now. 15:05 to play first half. Section 6A championship. How about a three-point look for Knopfsinger? It bounces off the rim and hits the top of the backboard out of bounds. And it'll be BBE basketball. Jaguars will bring in Tanner Shelton off the bench, and now a timeout. Timeout taken on the floor. We'll take it as well. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 15 minutes to play first half. It's New York Mills 7 and BBE 6.
As you view your lawn and yard, Todd's Landscaping takes your ideas to bring out the beauty of your home. Pavers, walkways, brick, rock, landscaping, lighting, flowers, patios, decks, yard water fountains, and irrigation. The ideas are your ideas. Call Todd's Landscaping to discuss your options and let them bring landscaping beauty to your home. Todd's Landscaping, 218-945-6000.
Welcoming you back out of our timeout here on Gold 101.5 KRJM and on YourLiveEvent.com, where the New York Mills Eagles have a 7-6 lead over the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. 15:02 to play first half of the Section 6A Boys Basketball Championship game. Two of the top 5 teams in Minnesota Class A battling in front of an absolutely packed house at Fergus Falls High School. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa in the backcourt trying to get it through the pressure, and jumping the pressure is Tate Olson. Now that's the kind of defense New York Mills likes to play when they can control pace. They want to run. They don't want to be in the half court. They want to get moving, get into transition where their speedster, Jonah Johnson, who starts the point here on the defensive side. Now Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Here's a three-pointer for Dingman. And their first lead of the game. Ashton Dingman buries it for the Jaguars. 9-7 BBE with 14:37 to play in this first half lead change. Here's Olson driving, kicking it back out. 3-point for Breck Hensch. Just off the mark for New York Mills. So far, they've been a little bit louder here today. We'll get a foul in the backcourt. Ashton Dingman, that was, gathering the rebound. And then a push in the backcourt with pressure. Jonah Johnson, should say a reach in, his second. Team's third on New York Mills. Each team with 3 fouls, and now got a whistle.
Letting a sub come on the floor here.
Okay, for New York Mills, that's Brian Bone He checks in. Longest hair on the team, Brian Bone, shoulder-length hair for New York Mills. He's a defensive guy. For BBE, ball in the hands of Will Van Beck. The point guard breaks the basketball up to Luke Dingman, shares it. Ashton Dingman, top of the key. Right side passing to Caden Piper. Scored his 1,000th career point as a junior. Skip it, left side. Dingman outside the arc. Back up top, Piper. Talking about patience, something Coach talked about here for BBE, and a drive and a score. Caden Piper. And it's 11-7 BBE.
And beautiful by Caden Piper, just dancing his way all the way to the basket through that traffic there.
Olsen works the basketball here to Noah Knopfsinger. Knopfsinger from the free throw line. Now back to Olsen. Three-pointer left side. Betcha. Tate Olsen has 8. 11-10, one-point ball game. 13:37 remains first half. Section 6A championship from an absolutely packed Fergus Falls High School gymnasium. With the ball, Belgrade Brooten Elrosa's Will Van Beck shares it. Dingman, three-pointer, got it, and answers. He answers with a triple of his own. He's got 8 as well. 14-10, BBE leading New York Mills. Teams can exchange this way, and Dingman averaging 16 a game. Just having a fantastic season. Tate Olsen averaging 20-plus a game. Missed shot by Knopfsinger. Long rebound by Tate Olsen. Olsen, long shot, no good. Long rebound. Bones got it in the corner for New York Mills. Passing inside. Peters, loose ball. Little chaos there. Turnover number 4 for New York Mills. Up the floor, back pass, driving in. This is Shelton off the glass, no good. And a long rebound out of bounds, last touch by Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. 12:46 to play, first half. 4-point lead for BBE. Checking in. We'll see Gavin Campson re-enter. And Luke Dingman takes a break for the Jaguars. Glad to have you along. Thanks for tuning in. Kevin Kochman, Jerry Peralta with you for the action tonight with R&J Sports. Knopfsinger shares the ball with Peters. Peters from the free throw line. Peters looking into Olsen, trying to feed it. He was double covered. Turnover New York Mills. That's turnover 5. Forcing it into Olsen. Taken away by the Jaguars. Will Van Beck looks for a screen, uses it. A double screen, works it left side around the perimeter. Olsen has it. Check that. That was Shelton now working it. It's going to be Campson. Campson in. Shelton blocked. Shot by Olsen. Saved by New York Mills, and BBE has the basketball. They'll work it around, and a three-point look. Good for Ashton Dingman. He's got 11. 17-10.
Can we talk about how quick that ball movement was by Belgrade Brooten Elrosa? Quickly getting it over to the left corner.
Tate Olsen driving, scoring for New York Mills on the other end. 17-12 as he drives to the basketball, goes up with the right hand on the left side. Now Shelton up top. This will be Van Beck. Van Beck to Dingman, who drives. Floater. In and out, no good. Rebound, Breck Hench. That's his 3rd of the night. Hench, one of the smaller on the floor for New York Mills. They work it to Knopfsinger, into Olsen. Feeding Olsen. He goes up and out. Bone for 3, left side. It's too strong. Rebound to Noah Knopfsinger. Over the shoulder. Follow a jump shot, no good. And the rebound is down to Ashton Dingman. Rebound number 5 as a team for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. 11:20 to play first half. 17-12. The Jaguars leading New York Mills. What a spin move. No, they're calling a travel on Will Van Beck. They call a travel on Van Beck with a fantastic spin move. They say one too many steps in that, Jerry. What a quick move, though, by Van Beck.
Yeah, and he made himself that lane, so had that travel not been called, would have been a good 2 points there to really give Belgrade Brooten Elrosa the boost.
Yeah, right now it is a 5-point lead, and New York Mills has the basketball following their 3rd turnover, BBE's 3rd turnover in this first half. And now we're going to get a push. We're going to get a push offensively away from the basketball. Noah Knopfsinger of New York Mills called with a foul, his 1st and team's 4th. 11:04 to play first half, and it's 17-12 in favor of Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, leading the New York Mills Eagles.
It's almost interesting how quickly the turnaround was for both these teams. Started off the first 2 minutes, neither team being able to put up a score. The moment that first bucket was scored by Tate Olsen, both offenses firing.
Driving in, driving, passing, shot no good by Gavin Campson. Everybody was packed inside. Brian Bone grabs a rebound, and here comes New York Mills the other way. The Eagles slowing it down a little bit. Olsen driving in, kicking it out. Hench from the free throw line extended, drives in, shot up, draws a foul. And Hench will go to the free throw line for New York Mills. We'll get the foul called here on 21, Luke Dingman. That's his second, team's fourth now for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. So each team with 4 fouls with 10.5 to play in this first half of boys basketball, the Section 6 championship. Breck Hench at the free throw line, and the Jaguar fans are singing him happy birthday. I don't think it's really his birthday. I think they're trying to get him off. Now he makes the first, he'll have a second. Meanwhile, Luke Dingman sitting with 2 fouls. In the game, Gannon Walsh re-enters. Breck Hench, second free throw from the Mustang Seed free throw line. This is on the way. It is good. He makes them both. 17-14, 10:30 to play, first half, and it is BBE leading New York Mills. Left side with the basketball, it is Gannon Walsh. He'll share it up top. Shelton, Tanner Shelton off the bench. Now three-pointer for Ashton Dingman. It's his 4th triple of the first half. 20-14. It's the Ashton Dingman show for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa.
What can you do on the defensive end when you have a team shooting this well?
We're going to get charged on the other end. And the answer, Jerry, is you got to hope they miss. Get a hand in the face. And it's not that New York Mills is playing bad defense. We're going to get a charge call here on New York Mills. Coach Bounty wants an explanation. They're calling Tate Olson, his first, team's 5th. He was driving in, and now you're seeing also a change in defense. New York Mills no longer putting on a full court press. They're backing it off, meeting Belgrade Brooten Elrosa at midcourt. Left side with the ball. Work it, Gannon Walsh up top to Shelton. Left side, Dingman again. Off the mark, short. Great rebound by Caden Piper. Loose basketball inside as it was tipped around. Piper goes up, contested, scores it. He's got 6. Hands in his face, off balance. 8-point lead for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa with 9:39 to play first half. Now with the basketball, Tate Olson. Olson up top. This is a pass to Brian Bone. Sharing with Hench. Hench dribbles in, looks back to Bone. He'll hesitate with it, right side. Jonah Johnson playing with 2 fouls. Jonah finds a spot, wide open. Ball too strong, gets the rebound off the backboard. Now swing it to Bone on the right side. Absolutely packed gymnasium. I've said it many times, but wow, is it full here. Driving, bucket for Tate Olson. He's got 12 in the first half, 22-16. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa with 9 minutes to play before halftime. We are 1 half through the first half. If we were playing quarters, we'd be starting the second quarter, Jerry. That's how that works.
Yep.
Driving in, scoring. Caden Piper, he's got 8 and a timeout taken by Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. 8:50 to play first half on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. It is 24-16, BBE leading New York Mills on YourLiveEvent.com and Gold 101.5 KRJM.
The Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School Jaguar Pride Initiative. It's maturing into a mindset and character that shapes the school culture in every way. They have very personable, dedicated, and innovative staff. Students incredibly kind and respectful at home, in their community, and during competition. The communities of Belgrade Brooten Elrosa forming a network of great support for the students and district. You can feel this human presence when you step foot into the district, and you'll see visible passion, bold commitment, and excellence. Bold, bonding, engaged, Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Pride. BBE Pride. Go Jaguars from everyone at the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School.
Back inside the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. Section 6A Boys Basketball Championship game. 8:50 to play first half on YourLiveEvent.com and on Gold 101.5 KRJM. What an atmosphere we have for this title game. It's Belgrade Brooten Elrosa leading New York Mills 24-16. Ashton Dingman averages 16 points per game. He shoots 45% from beyond the arc, and tonight he's got 4 already. He's got 14 points in the first half. Here's an answer, though. New York Mills, Breck Hench buries a triple from outside. 5-point game, 24-19. Both teams are shooting pretty well here today. BBE just taking the lid off a little sooner there. And we see Tanner Shelton moving to the left side. Work it to Caden Piper, who drives in, has the ball tipped. He gets the ball back. He goes up underneath. Wow, Caden Piper off balance, hand in his face. Still gets it to go, Jerry, underneath the basket.
He was not going to be denied those points right there.
26-19 in favor of the Jaguars. Now Olson drives, puts up a layup. Olson, no, it misses. Rebound, Caden Piper. There were 4 Jaguars around the basketball there, and they tip it out to Piper and share it with Walsh. Walsh on the wing, shares it to Shelton. Left side, Ashton Dingman with 4 triples already, kicks it out. It's Will Van Beck. Now Walsh, left side. Sharing with Shelton. Right side with the basketball, it's Caden Piper. 10 points now. He drives to the basket, elevates and scores it. Caden Piper's getting his 28-17. The lead is 11. 28-19, excuse me. The lead is not 11. The lead is 9. My bad. Reading one thing, looking at the other thing. 28-19. 9-point lead for BBE. Knopfsinger driving. Knopfsinger looking backdoor to Olsen. He's covered tightly by Piper. Covered tightly by Shelton. No shot, missed it. Walsh grabs a rebound. Now up the floor, Piper driving for BBE. Off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. In better position, extra hustle, scoring. 30-19, now it's an 11-point lead for BBE. 7 minutes to play. New York Mills on their heels right now. Jaguars controlling. Olsen, right side, Knopfsinger. Noah looks at a three, now dribbles in. Noah kicks it into the corner. Hench, three-pointer. Got it! Breck Hench buries another triple. 30-22. Lead back to single digits. 6:40 to play before halftime. It's not chaos. It's just tournament basketball. Gannon Walsh has it for the Jaguars. Top of the key. Dribbling, getting by Hench on a screen. Sharing it to Piper, who is feeling it right now. Piper has 16 in the first half. Now works it to Luke Dingman. No travel call. He shoots it inside. No good. Pokes out a rebound. Hench is going to grab it. Up the floor. This is Knopfsinger. Bucket. Good. His first of the game. 30-24. 6-point lead. Teams can go on runs. It's the game. Ashton Dingman looks inside. We've got some casualties inside the paint. Everybody's back up. Meanwhile, kick it out. Here's a shot for Shelton. Wide open. No good. Rebound, Breck Hench, one of the smallest guys on the floor, has the most rebounds of anybody in this first half with 5. Eagle basketball. Tate Olsen with the handle, left side, tries to split the D, fires it out. Knopfsinger, can he feel it outside? Off the back iron, it does not go. Rebound, Ashton Dingman, his 4th. Jaguar basketball, getting the play call from coach on the sidelines, Coach Anderson, giving him the direction. Van Beck out near this circle, swings it left side. This is Shelton. Firing it, skip pass to Dingman. He's guarded by Olsen. Passing inside, ball is tipped. Good defense by Hench, stolen away by Tate Olsen. Up the floor, driving Johnson. Oh, wow, a charge is called. Holy cow, Will Van Beck takes the charge.
Will Van Beck, fantastic timing if there ever was a time to really get your feet set. Like, that was the moment he needed it during that fast break.
Incredible situation by Will Van Beck to take that charge, as mentioned, and now we're going to see some official conversation here. They're trying to do some shuffling of bodies here. Meanwhile, for New York Mills, Coach Bounty did not argue that. It was all about the feet in position. Jonah was definitely the aggressor there. Jonah's got 3 fouls. He's sitting. So it'll be BBE basketball. 5:17 to play first half. It's 30-24 in favor of Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. With the basketball, Will Van Beck has it for the Jaguars, crossing midcourt. Share it here with Easton Hagen off the bench, another senior for the Jaguars. How about a three-point look? It's no good by Piper. Rebound to Tate Olsen. That's number 5. And the backcourt ball is loose. Turnover, New York Mills. Now Piper up and underneath. He scores it. He scores it. Three-point play chance. As Piper went up contested, and what a shot it was. A little magician here on the 18th of March.
Well, and it's kind of interesting. Tate Olsen goes for the pass, and I think he just was losing control of it as he let it go.
Yeah.
And good job there by Caden Piper to just realize, I have the lane, I'm going to take it, and whatever contact comes my way, I'm going to do something with this.
Free throw for Piper is good. Caden Piper makes it. 33-24, BBE leading New York Mills.
And with that foul, now BBE is in the bonus.
Yep, that's 7 now on New York Mills. Driving in, Olsen, shot, no. He's fouled.
So call that a floor foul there. So
yes, on the floor, no shot. Foul is going to be on 23, Gavin Campson, his second, team's 5th now on the Jaguars. 4:44 to play in the first half. Scoring is Tate Olsen off the glass. 33-26. And the Jaguars up the floor quickly. Jaguar basketball. Will Van Beck hands the ball off. Caden Piper. Piper from the free throw line extended will work it. Campson. Ball in the hands of Hagen. Piper back out. Easton Hagen with the basketball. Shares it with Will Van Beck. Here's a Patience possession. Now driving is Piper. To the basket is shot, no good. Rebound, Tate Olson. That is number 6 on the night for Olson. Up the floor, Olson hits the deck. There's a foul called, and it's a blocking foul on BBE. You have to be willing to take contact here tonight. We're seeing both teams do that. Foul is going to be called on 23, Campson. That is number 3. And the 6th now on Campson of BBE.
Yeah.
A blocking foul there.
Yeah, so that'll send Tate Olson to the free throw line here.
Yep, Tate Olson shooting from the Mustang Seat free throw line. He's 1 for 1 thus far. He'll have a chance at the line right here. Free throw is up and good. Olson makes the first, he'll have another. As Campson's sitting, Tanner Shelton re-enters. We also see Easton Hagen check out. And returning Gannon Walsh for the BBE Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. At the line, Olson, free throw, good. So Tate makes them both. 33-28, the lead is 5. What was 11 is now 5. 4 minutes to play, first half. Close action here in Fergus Falls. With the ball, Will Van Beck. He'll share it right side. This is Dingman, Ashton Dingman. The brace on the right knee, dribbles between the legs. He's guarded by Olson. Van Beck. Dingman. Left side, Shelton. Kicks it over to Caden Piper. Three-pointer on the way. It's off the back iron by Shelton, and the rebound is down to Brian Bone. His 3rd rebound of the night for New York Mills. 3:28 to play before halftime. Tate Olson. Olson with the basketball, looks into the corner. Knopfsinger back out, Tate Olson. Olson with it, Breck Hench. Knopfsinger driving to the basket. Oof! Off the back iron, it does not go. Ashton Dingman grabs his 5th rebound of the game for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. 3 minutes to play before halftime. It's 33-28. The Jaguars leading the New York Mills Eagles. Backdoor cut, driving to the basket. Piper scores it again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 first half points for Caden Piper. With it, Olson driving for New York Mills. He'll go up and score it. New York Mills, Tate Olson, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 in the first half. 35-30. Skip pass left side, Gannon Walsh for 3. No good. Rebound is down to Breck Hench, number 6 on the night.
BBE going a little cold from beyond the arc here. They were shooting, they had the hot hand for a moment there, but have since not been able to get a bucket.
Driving. No good by Olson. Put back, no good. Draws a foul. Tate Olson will go to the free throw line again for New York Mills with 2:17 to play in the first half. Foul is on 3. Will Van Beck, that's number 1, team 7th. Both teams in the bonus.
Yeah, and to look at some other broadcasts we have going on, Sacred Heart currently taking on Cass Lake Bena in the Section 8A Boys Basketball Championship. Sacred Heart leading that one with a minute 52 left. Sacred Heart leads 27-17.
Wow, 10-point lead for Sacred Heart in the first half. Wow. And they've never been to state in boys basketball. They're in Section 8. Tate Olson makes the first here in the Section 6A game. Of course, again, on yourliveevent.com, as Jerry was mentioning, that game, Section 8, can be viewed as well here this evening. Tate Olson's second free throw is good. 35-32. 2:14 to play before halftime, and New York Mills within 3. They trailed by 11. They've got it to within 3, and the Mills Eagles fans are chanting defense. Three-point look, no good. Rebounded by Tate Olson. Missed shot by Piper outside the arc. So it is Tate Olson with the basketball, driving. Olson's the hot hand. He'll put one up off the glass and score it. And it is a one-point game. 35-34. With a minute 47 to go before halftime, New York Mills is cruising right now and have taken the lead. With the basketball, Olson almost took it away from BBE. Now driving. Shot by Dingman, no good. Charge! Charge is called. Breck Hench took the charge. Ashton Dingman, his first foul, team's 8th. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa has lost momentum. New York Mills has it right now.
Yeah, it just shows you how quick it can shift here. BBE took control for majority of the first half, and New York Mills, a lot of heart, a lot of fight in them, not willing to give up so easily.
Noah Knopfsinger has it for New York Mills. They could take the lead on this possession. Breck Hench is having a great first half. He looks out in the corner. Brian Bone, he's been waiting to get a big bucket in the section tournament. The 2 games played at Perham, he did not come up. He missed a few as he drive to the paint, and we're going to get a foul. Not a jump ball. They're going to be a foul called, and much to the chagrin of a few fans here, to say the least. We're going to call a hold as Tate Olson was driving the paint. Foul is called on 13, Ashton Dingman, and that is number 2 for Dingman. Number 9 as a team. It's a 1-and-1 here, non-shooting foul. No, it is a shooting foul, excuse me. They say was in the act. And scoring it is Tate Olson.
So tied up now.
Tied up at 35.
And Dingman, initially believing that whistle was a jump ball, he even looked towards the ref and gave the signal, like, jump ball, jump ball.
Yep. See Gannon Walsh check out. Free throw good. And there's a lead change. Tate Olson show 36-35, a lead change with 1:07 to play. Last time New York Mills had the lead was at 14:37 in the first half.
Tate Olson getting subbed out, taking a well-earned break.
An opportunity here maybe for BBE to try to take advantage with New York Mills. Big shot on the bench. Jonah Johnson also on the bench with him with foul trouble. Inside a minute to play first half. The Eagles have a 1-point lead over BBE in the Section 6A championship. Top of the key, Dingman for BBE driving. Dingman fakes right. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Jack Peters, his second on the night. New York Mills wanted a travel call. There was no call. Final 37 seconds of the first half. Will New York Mills wait for the last shot? They can do that. Driving in, Knopfsinger lost the basketball. Turnover. Up the floor, BBE. They have numbers. Now Piper up, scores it. Caden Piper scores. 23 seconds to play before halftime. 37-36, lead change. 17 seconds to play in the first half. After the turnover in the previous possession, will New York Mills now be able to get a shot off before halftime and maybe flip the tide? Knopfsinger, 8 seconds. 5 seconds. Bone has it right wing. 3 seconds. Bone, 2 seconds. Pumps. Three-pointer at the buzzer. Bone shot is no good. And we go to halftime. 37-36. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa leading New York Mills at the half. On Gold 101.5 KRJM and RJBroadcasting.com along with YourLiveEvent.com. Our halftime report is coming up next.
Premium Ag Solutions, Hitterdall, Minnesota.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Valley Premier Bank is a proud sponsor of Holly Nuggets Athletics. With tradition, community, and experience since 1892, Valley Premier Bank has been helping the people of Holly and the surrounding communities. Their personal service and dedication create solutions that will drive results you want and expect. Valley Premier Bank is located on 416 6th Street and reachable at 218-483-3361. An FDIC member, an equal housing lender you can rely on. Valley Premier Bank of Holly, proud sponsor of Holly Nugget Athletics.
This is Bruce Visser from Visser Grading. Visser Grading is proud to be blading and grading the roads in Strand and McDonaldsville townships. We at Visser Grading would like to wish the best of luck to the Ada Borp West Cougars. Thanks for allowing us to serve you, and we hope to for many years to come. Good luck to the Ada Borp West Cougars from myself and everyone at Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Welcome back on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. It is halftime. The halftime report brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance scores. Well, at the half here tonight on KRJM and on YourLiveEvent.com, it is the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars with the lead at the half in boys basketball, the Section 6 6A championship game. 37-36. It is the lead for the BBE Jaguars, 37-36. Well, here's how we got there on our Lynn For's Agency halftime report. The Mills Eagles had the lead early on, one tie at 2. Then the lead changed at 14:37 to play in the first half. Jaguars by 2, 9-7. Well, then that lead stretched to 8, 9, then 11 points with 7 minutes to play. And from that point, it was a 17-7 run for New York Mills. They actually had the lead at 36-35 after a tie at 35, 37-36 after a bucket by BBE, the halftime lead. Caden Piper has 21 points in the first half and 14 for Ashton Dingman for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Tate Olson has 24 for New York Mills in the first half, and this is the Section 6A game. Jerry, how about Section 8? What's the halftime score there in Thief River Falls tonight?
Well, at halftime, Sacred Heart leads Cass Lake Bena 30-19 at halftime, getting some free throw buckets to go when they were shooting from the free throw line when I checked in.
Fantastic. Exciting basketball. We're having a blast. DGF and Perham in Section 8 AA are tied at 22 at halftime. That's on 106.5 KRJB as well if you're interested in keeping track of that one. Other games going on in Class A. We do know Hayfield out of Section 1. They were victorious yesterday. Russell Tyler Ruthston out of Section 3 were victorious yesterday. At Foley High School in 5A, Barnum is taking on Nevis right now. In Minnesota Duluth, in Duluth there, of course, Section 7 with Deer River and Cherry playing here tonight. And also underway at 8 o'clock tonight at Anoka Ramsey College. It's the Legacy Christian and New Life Academy for Section 4. Right here in Fergus Falls, it is a 1-point lead at the half in favor of the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. 37-36 over New York Mills. Halftime report from Lynn For's Your Insurance Source continues after this.
It's March Madness in New York Mills. Congratulations to the New York Mills Eagles boys basketball team from everyone at Farmers and Merchants State Bank. We wish you the best on your drive toward a state championship. Fans, while you're there, stay on top of your financial game by using mobile banking, debit cards, and the Brella mobile app. At Farmers and Merchants State Bank, we're there with you every step of the way. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Good luck to the New York Mills Eagles from Farmers and Merchants State Bank and everyone at the New York Mills School District.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching. West Main Pizza, 784-3700. Specialty Pizza, Calzones, Signature Pizza, Famous Cheese Squares, breads, salads, wraps, 8-inch subs, paninis, pasta, traditional chicken, chicken wings, nachos, tacos, specialty treats, appetizers, sweet treats too. Dine in, carry out, curbside. West Main Pizza, 784-3700. More than just pizza.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will be holding our Hillsboro Operator Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. This clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting systems. RDK Enterprises Operator Clinic, Monday, March 21st at our Hillsboro store. We look forward to visiting with you. To see the agenda and register for this event, visit planterdoc.com.
Championship night, Section 6A boys buckets here on KRJM and on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman along with Jerry Peralta with you here tonight. First half stats, and our first half brought to you by the Lynn For's Agency. Lynn For's your insurance source. For Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, Caden Piper's got 21 points, 14 for Ashton Dingman, 2 for Luke Dingman. 4 turnovers in the first half for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. 4, 9, 11 total rebounds. 1, 2, 3. 3 of 3 at the free throw line in the first half for the Jaguars and their 37-36 lead. Meanwhile, for New York Mills, 2 points for Noah Knopfsinger, 24 for Tate Olson. Jonah Johnson has 2 and 8 for Breck Hench. They have 7 turnovers as a team. Tate Olson has 8 rebounds in the first half, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They have 22 rebounds in the first half. They are doubling Belgrade Brooten Elrosa on the rebound mark. As, let's see, first half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of 9 from the free throw line for New York Mills. Neither team has missed at the free throw line. The rebound category is leading New York Mills. A lot of those are second chance opportunities for themselves. They haven't been able to make a lot of those second chance opportunities, Jerry. So, how do we match up in the second half? New York Mills and BBE. Foul trouble will play a factor, I think, Jerry.
Yeah, definitely. We saw both teams go high into the foul and team fouls. BBE having 9 team fouls to New York Mills is 8.
Yep.
So it's going to be a matter of how clean can this second half be. You mentioned New York Mills leading in the rebound categories, controlling the boards, which is something that BBE wanted to do. And a lot of those second chance points that New York Mills is giving themselves, they just aren't capitalizing on.
Right.
And it's going to be pertinent for them to find a way to score whenever given those chances. BBE, on the other hand, they went cold about halfway through that first half, and they need to not let that be the case here if they want to come away, because as we can see, New York Mills can come back in the blink of an eye and just momentum swings just in the drop of a hat.
It's going to be a whale of a second half. Stay with us. KRJM, Gold 1015, and YourLiveEvent.com. The Lynn Force Agency halftime report. Second half of the Section 6A championship from Fergus Falls High School coming your way next.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
The Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School Jaguar Pride Initiative. It's maturing into a mindset and character that shapes the school culture in every way. They have very personable, dedicated, and innovative staff. Students incredibly kind and respectful at home, in their community, and during competition. The communities of Belgrade Brooten Elrosa forming a network of great support for the students and district. You can feel this human presence when you step foot into the district, and you'll see visible passion, bold commitment, and excellence. Bold, bonding, engaged, Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Pride. BBE Pride. Go Jaguars from everyone at the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, bringing you Section 6A Boys Basketball. Kevin Kochman, Jerry Peralta, tonight from Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. Thanks to our sponsors for making our broadcast possible, and thanks for joining us wherever you are. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa leading 37-36 to start the second half. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa basketball, they'll inbound to start the second half here on YourLiveEvent.com and KRJM Radio. Section 6A Championship Basketball. Inbounding. BBE moving now from right to left in the gray uniforms, blue numerals and letters. Have we mentioned here tonight, this place is packed, and there's a lot of blue here, and we're having a ton of fun for the Section 6A championship game. BBE basketball, both teams starting the same way they did in the first half. Here's Gannon Walsh for three to start, and the Jaguars miss it. Rebound, Luke Dingman, who sat most of the first half with foul trouble. Now driving, floater for Piper, no good. Rebound inside, Walsh, block shot inside, and a rebound comes down. Good defense by Jonah Johnson, who also sat with foul trouble in that first half. How about a three-pointer to start by Knopfsinger? No good. Rebound, Caden Piper. Each team taking chances to start this second half of basketball.
Well, you kind of have to at this point. You need to get some momentum going, and what better way than to start off with a three-pointer?
Absolutely. A big bucket would be great. See who can crack the lid first. Inside passing. Dingman had it tipped by Olsen, goes backdoor passing. Now Walsh, good sharing of the basketball. Walsh's shot no good. And the rebound is down to Tate Olsen, who immediately goes into baseball mode. Then a pass across there by Johnson. It was tipped. It was last touched by the gray-clad Jaguars, so it'll be New York Mills basketball.
Caden Piper had a hand on it, almost full control, but let it slip.
Tanner Shelton checks in. Gannon Walsh exiting for BBE. Quick substitution to start the second half. 16:47 to play in the game, and it is a one-point Belgrade Brooten Elrosa lead, 37-36. Tate Olsen on the right side for the Eagles of New York Mills. Hands it off to Noah Knopfsinger, who drives. Knopfsinger lost a handle. It's out of bounds. Last touched by New York Mills, so they'll have their first turnover the second half. New York Mills 7 first-half turnovers to 4 from Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Jaguars inbounding the basketball. They'll have it. Will Van Beck crossing midcourt. Van Beck Shares it, works it up top. Left side passing. Van Beck's got it on the wing. Now back to Shelton on the right side. Skip it. Down in. Good quick pass to the baseline. Shot no good by Luke Dingman, and a foul. And this is going to be a foul on Luke Dingman, which will be number 3. So Dingman sat a lot of the first half with foul trouble. He picks one up in the first 2 minutes of the second half, and it looks like he'll go to the bench as Gavin Kempson is going to be checking in. Dingman out, Kempson in on a quick substitution for the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. Now New York Mills basketball. The Eagles have it. Look to move it. Sharing it. Apologize for the people walking in front of the camera. Shelton defending. Pass down inside by New York Mills is turned over. The Eagles struggling to get possession here and maintain it on their half court. Now they're calling out defensive shots here on the New York Mills Eagles side. Meanwhile, they'll come with full pressure, or at least soft pressure on the walk across midcourt by Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Campson, left side, works it to Shelton. Inside to Dingman, back step, jumper. Got it. Ashton Dingman has 16 in the game. 39, 36, 15, 42 to play in the game. The first points in the second half. Nearly 3 minutes in. Tate Olson drops a pass to Knopfsinger. Driving, stepping. Jonah Johnson, his shot no good, and rebound is down to Ashton Dingman. It's number 6 for Dingman. Up the floor, he'll cross over, fire a pass. We're going to get a blocking foul on New York Mills. Foul tagged on the New York Mills Eagles, and this will be on Noah Knopfsinger, his second, team's first in the second half. Jaguar basketball, they'll inbound from the baseline, leading by 3 here in the 6A Boys Basketball Championship game. Right side, share the ball to Shelton. Back Dingman, left side on the wing. Passing down inside to Piper. Lost the ball, it's turned over, saved by the Jaguars into the hands of Olson. Now Johnson up the floor. Jonah gets it to Knopfsinger, who lost the handle. Good defense by the BBE Jaguars, and up the floor driving. Piper to the basket. Caden Piper has 23. 41-36, a 5-point Jaguar lead. 14:54 to play. New York Mills coming, getting a screen from Peters. Tate Olson from the backside nearly lost the ball, driving in and is fouled. Foul on the Jaguars as Tate Olson attacked the rim. Foul is on Tanner Shelton, his first, team's second now in the second half for BBE. 5-point lead for the Jaguars, 41-36. Glad to have you along wherever you're joining us for the Section 6A Championship. 2 teams ranked in the top 5 in Minnesota boys basketball for Class A. First shot is no good. At the line by Tate Olson. And Jerry, that is the first missed free throw for either team in the game.
Just very surprising. Shot so well from the free throw line in that first half.
Tate Olson misses at the Mustang Seed free throw line. Mustang Seed planning your future. They make the second. 41-37 is a 4-point Jaguar lead. Defending New York Mills, Brian Bone re-enters. BBE works the ball to Shelton. Tanner Shelton on the left wing, guarded by Jonah Johnson, playing with 3 fouls. Caden Piper's got it right side. 23 points for Piper tonight. They work it down inside. Ball is lost out of bounds. Last touch by New York Mills off the foot, I believe, of Jonah Johnson as they were trying to work it inside to Tanner Shelton. Jaguars will inbound, and Will Van Beck, senior, will toss it in. Fires to Dingman in the corner. Pump fake. Shot. No good. Rebound to Brian Bone. Brian Bone, his 4th rebound off the bench for New York Mills. This gymnasium is buzzing, just waiting for something to cheer about. Tanner Olson. Tate Olson, excuse me. He works it. Driving. Hench. No good. Rebound comes down to Dingman. Breck Hench had a good first half, scoring 8 points and grabbing 6 rebounds for one of the shortest guys on the floor. Just an Energizer bunny out there for New York Mills. Under 14 minutes to play, 41-37. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa leads in the Section 6A Championship game. Knopfsinger out defending, now swinging it left side. This is Caden Piper. Around the perimeter, Jaguars to Van Beck down inside. This is Shelton. Jonah Johnson blocked Shelton's shot, rebounded by Bone. Brian Bone saved it in. That's good hustle and teamwork by New York Mills. 13:30 to play. Here's Olson driving left side. Tate Olson fires a pass. Ball is tipped Tracking down Hench, he works it inside, but it's turned over. BBE seems to have eyes in the back of their head right now. Driving is Caden Piper. Ball out of bounds, defended well by New York Mills in transition. Neither team has had a good transition game here, Jerry. I think both coaches have emphasized that, and they're playing tough defense. We're getting a timeout on the floor, and it's a full one. 13-19 to play in the Section 6A championship game. From Fergus Falls, it's 41-37. BBE leading New York Mills on KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more, AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact AgriMax at their location in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
Welcoming you back to Fergus Falls here on YourLiveEvent.com as well. 41-37. It is Belgrade Brooten Elrosa leading New York Mills in the Section 6A Boys Basketball Championship. Kevin Kochman, Jerry Peralta from Fergus Falls bringing you the action tonight. Thanks to our sponsors for making it possible. Luke Dingman works the ball to Caden Piper out of the timeout. Driving. New York Mills defending. Piper, floater in the paint, scores it. 25 for Piper. 43-37, the lead is 6 for BBE with 13 minutes to play. Tate Olson up the floor, lost the handle. New York Mills, 5 turnovers in the second half, and a lot of that is credit to the defense of Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Caden Piper, right side to Will Van Beck. Van Beck between the leg dribble, up near the circle at midcourt. New York Mills went on a 17-7 run just before halftime and actually had the lead inside of a minute. BBE has come out, been scoring a little bit here, nothing crazy. They've got 6 points to New York Mills 1 here in the first 5 minutes of the second half. A jumper, no good for the Jaguars. Rebound by Luke Dingman, his pass and a shot out of bounds. Jaguars will maintain after the ball was tipped out of bounds by New York Mills.
Yeah, I think that was Jack Peters got a hand on there for the block on that shot.
Go ahead.
And you could talk about how well 6 points for BBE at the moment, but the defensive side for New York Mills has been working fairly well despite those 6 points given up.
Missed shot by Dingman and a rebound, Jonah Johnson. Now full court pressure put on by Belgrade Brooten Elrosa with the basketball. Tate Olson. Olson dribbling in left side. He'll hold it high and drive in. They're going to call a foul, a hold on the Jaguars. And I think, as Caden Piper called with his second, team's third, I feel that the officials have called a really good game here today. I think both teams are being, within the boundaries here. I think it's been very fair, both sides. I really don't think you can say, boy, one team is getting hosed. None of that. It's been great. It's a championship game as Tate Olson scores for New York Mills. 43-39. I think both teams are being treated very fairly here tonight. Driving in, shot up, good. Gavin Kempson in transition scores it for BBE. 45-39. 11:45 to play in the game. As quickly as New York Mills scored, BBE got a bucket to go. Now Tate Olson shares it. Jonah Johnson works the basketball to Hench. Hench looks at, passes, lost out of bounds. New York Mills turnover number 6 in the second half compared to just 5 turnovers in the entire game for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa.
Yeah, pass to Tate Olson. He got tangled up there, I believe, on Will Van Beck. So Van Beck doing a good job on the defensive side, kind of slowing off New York Mills there.
Piper, shot left side, three-pointer. Caden Piper buries it. Piper with 28 points, 48-39, 11:12 to play. It's back to a 9-point lead for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, their largest lead in the second half. Jonah Johnson left side for New York Mills, as the student section for BBE making some noise. Knopfsinger to Johnson. Free throw line area extended. Lost the basketball. Still out. Loose in the backcourt. Johnson tracks it down. BBE with the handle. Inside passing. Shot. Good! And a foul. That is Gavin Campson for a chance at a three-point play. And the momentum swing, if you were wondering, is all BBE right now.
Yeah, I think that halftime for BBE came at the most opportune time for them.
They just needed a recharge, it looks like.
Yeah, because they have just been on fire both sides defensively, making good stops, and they're now finding a groove on offense as he will make that three-point play.
51-39, the lead is 12 for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa with 10:40 to play. Section 6 championship basketball here on Gold 101.5 KRJM and on yourliveevent.com. Left side with the basketball, Tate Olson and New York Mills. Olson drives, floats one in, lays it in for two. Tate Olson, who had 31 points in the win over Battle Lake, 21 points plus 13 rebounds in the win over Henning. Here tonight, he's got 29 points and 9 rebounds. But BBE has another chance at a three-point play after a bucket goes in, and they're going to the line. As that foul is going to be on Jack Peters, his second, team's third in the second half.
And that's Luke Dingman who will go to the line for the potential three-point play.
We'll see New York Mills, Sam Cotplayer check in for the first time. Peters out. Substitution for the Eagles. For the Jaguars at the line, free throw chance is mentioned for Luke Dingman. He's 2 for 2 at the line so far, but this is the chance at a three-point play. Bucket, no good. Rebound comes down. That was Johnson grabbing the rebound. 53-39. The lead is 14 for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa with 10 minutes to play here tonight in the 6A title. Driving, up and underneath. Johnson shot no good. Rebound comes down. That is Luke Dingman once again. His 5th rebound of the game as it ran out to him. Now Ashton Dingman, 3, no good. Luke Dingman rebound. How big was he being out in that first half? Rebound off the missed shot by Van Beck. And the rebound comes down to Sam Cutler. Olson, top of the key, driving. Steps back. Knopfsinger, three-pointer, top of the key. Why not? He hits it. That'll bring the New York Bills Eagles fans off their seats. 53-44.
That's a key three-pointer right now when you need it most. Kind of helps get your offense going here.
So Belgrade Brooten Elrosa lost a handle. They go over and back turnover. Van Beck guarded by Knopfsinger.
And I think Van Beck just lost control of it. Really, no pressure there. As
look at timeout.
He went to go pick it back up. The ball just rolled past him.
Timeout on the floor. 9:19 to play. 53-44. The lead for the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. They lead New York Mills on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving the lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company.
Fantastic atmosphere. Student sections excited. Fans jam-packed here at Fergus Falls High School for this Section 6A championship game. Kevin Kochman, Jerry Peralta with you here on KRJM and on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to our sponsors for helping make our broadcast possible, the 6A Boys Basketball Championship game. And thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in and watching wherever you are. We appreciate you. Hopefully you're enjoying it from a fantastic setting here at Fergus Falls High School. And thanks again to Derek Abrahams and the Fergus Falls School District for making sure we're all square and set with our broadcast location and ability to bring you the action here tonight. Tate Olson has it for New York Mills, down by 9 with 9 minutes to play. It's Breck Hinch, top of the key for the Eagles, wearing the white tonight. Gray-clad Jaguars from Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Three-pointer for Knopfsinger, off the mark. Rebound is tipped out. Will Van Beck grabs it. Some pressure in the backcourt by the defense of the New York Mills Eagles, and now BBE basketball. He'll hand it off. This is Will Van Beck sharing it right side to Ashton Dingman. Dingman up top to Van Beck. Van Beck left side passing to Luke Dingman, down into the corner now. Sharing it to Caden Piper. Piper on the wing. He looks to have the basketball and will dribble. Piper, right side, sharing to Dingman. Dingman skip pass, left side, Luke Dingman. patience of the offense of BBE, trying to wear down the defense of New York Mills. No need to press right now for BBE. Shot misses inside, rebound, put back, good. And a foul. Gavin Kempson off the bench. Foul is on Noah Knopfsinger, his third, team's fourth. 8:15 to play, and the lead is 11 for New York Mills, as we'll see a substitution. Kupfler checks out, and Peters re-enters for New York Mills. To the line. Free throws for Campson. Good. Finishes with a three-point play. 56-44. The lead is 12 with 8 minutes, 11 seconds to play in the Section 6A championship game. Tate Olson, top of the key, dribbles with the right hand. Olson down to the paint. Spinning, shoots. Shots off the iron, and it goes. Tate Olson puts it in for New York Mills.
Took a couple bounces, but...
A little hesitation, right?
Yeah, it'll finally fall in.
The ball was afraid of that net. Didn't want to hit the nylon, but it goes.
It'll go.
Left side, BBE, Luke Dingman. Up top, Campson. Right side, Caden Piper, who has 28 points in the game. Piper driving. He averages 19 a game this season for the Jaguars. New York Mills fans talking defense with the defense chant. Down inside and back out. Driving. We get a foul call on the floor. It'll be on New York Mills, and they're going to hit on Knopfsinger. Noah with his fourth. Team's fifth, and Knopfsinger will sit.
Yeah, and we'll see Brian Bone check back into the game.
Is back in. 8 o'clock, KRJM, Monoman, Minnesota, and YourLiveEvent.com bringing you the Section 6A championship game here inside the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. 7.5 minutes to play. And it's in a 10-point lead for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, the Jaguars. The South half, number 1 seed, number 5 ranked team in Class A boys basketball. A floater, shot up, no good by the Jaguars. Piper, ball out, three-pointer for Dingman, no good. Rebound inside, shot again blocked by Peters, and now coming down to Tate Olson. Tate Olson, blocking foul, shot no good, in and out, and we're going to get free throws for Tate Olson. As that possession by New York or by BBE was fantastic, they just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Yeah. And it looked like there may have been just two different calls there on the foul.
Will Van Beck is called with a blocking foul. Team's fourth, his second. Now there was at least the baseline official, and then back out here on the wing, they were having a conversation about it. Tate Olson at the line makes the first.
They would ultimately confirm, foul on BBE.
Yep, it's just a matter of how it all was going to shake. Another free throw at the Mustang Seed free throw line for Tate Olson.
32 points for him on the night. Shows you how critical he has been for this New York Mills offense.
56-47 after he missed the second free throw. 6:56 to play. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa with the lead here in the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium, the Section 6A championship basketball game. Right side with it, Ashton Dingman will share it up top. Luke Dingman, left side, driving, right hand dribble to the basket, no good. Rebound, put back, good. Luke Dingman with a rebound, put back. And you know how we talked about in the first half, the New York Mills Eagles had doubled up the rebound category in comparison to Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, as a drive to the basketball, or to the basket. Tate Olson lost a handle, lost it out of bounds.
Ashton Dingman came out of nowhere in front of Tate Olson and swatted that out of his hands. Just great timing and placement.
And still touches Olson before going out of bounds. 6:27 to play in the game. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard 58-47. BBE leads New York Mills on KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School Jaguar Pride Initiative. It's maturing into a mindset and character that shapes the school culture in every way. They have very personable, dedicated, and innovative staff. Students incredibly kind and respectful at home, in their community, and during competition. The communities of Belgrade Brooten Elrosa forming a network of great support for the students and district. You can feel this human presence when you step foot into the district, and you'll see visible passion, bold commitment, and excellence. Bold, bonding, engaged. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Pride. BBE Pride. Go Jaguars from everyone at the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Section 6A Boys Basketball Championship game. It is 58-47. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa leading New York Mills here on KRJM and on YourLiveEvent.com. An update on Section 8A boys basketball. That game going on in Thief River Falls. Jerry, what do you know?
And it's a quick turnaround here as Cass Lake Bena has taken the lead with the final 5 minutes of the game being played here. Cass Lake Bena leading 50-45 over East Grand Forks Sacred Heart.
5-point game. How about that? Here in Fergus Falls, it's now an 11-point lead for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa over New York Mills with 6:20 to play. And now a travel is called on BBE, just their third turnover in the second half. And New York Mills going to need some magic here. They led by 20 points on Tuesday night against Henning, and Henning came roaring back and got it within 1. So only an 11-point deficit here tonight. Can they flip the script on Belgrade Brooten Elrosa? That's what Mills Eagles fans are cheering for tonight. Tate Olson, pump fakes, driving baseline. Lost a handle, great defense again by Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. They take it away. Up the floor, Van Beck. Skip pass, left side, Caden Piper driving in. Piper up, scoring the basketball. And a chance at a three-point play again. And we talked about defensively, as I should say foul right here is going to be on 12, Jonah Johnson. That's number 4, team 6th on New York Mills. We talked how at halftime, New York Mills was doubling up BBE in the rebounding category. That number has flipped, and BBE is getting a lot of fouls and chances at three-point plays as that one goes for Caden Piper. 61-47. It's a 14-point lead, matching the largest lead of the game for New York, or for BBE. Is a shot no good by Knopfsinger, and the rebound comes down. Knopfsinger's getting frustrated. He's got to make sure he stays and keeps his composure. Will Van Beck up near the circle. 5.5 to play. Van Beck to Piper. Piper dribbling down inside of the baseline. In trouble. Knopfsinger tries for the poke, and now Dingman three-pointer. No good. Rebound. What a physical play that was by Gavin Campson. He goes up and flat out gets the rebound for BBE, and the possession is extended. Valuing the basketball. Rebounding. Limiting transition. Keys to victory for BBE. They call a timeout. They're executing on all of those facets right now. 5:10 to play.
Way to keep that one alive.
Right?
Ball almost goes out of bounds, right?
5:10 to play. Section 6A championship. It is a 14-point lead for BBE. 61-47 on Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community, and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Welcoming back the viewers on YourLiveEvent.com as well. 5:10 to play in the Section 6A title. 61-47. It is a 14-point lead for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, leading New York Mills boys basketball. Driving in, turning shot, good. Ashton Dingman has 18 tonight. 63-47. The lead is now 16 in New York Mills. Kind of down to some of their last breaths as Jonah Johnson drives. A foul is called, blocking foul. As Gavin Campson was not in position defensively. His 4th foul, team's 5th now on the Jaguars in the second half. Eagles will inbound. Kevin Kochman, Jerry Peralta with you tonight from Fergus Falls. Passing in, Mills basketball, Hench, three-pointer too strong. Tate Olson grabs a rebound, that's number 11, and a charge is called on Tate Olson. They say Will Van Beck took the charge. And Olson with his 4th, team 7th.
And that puts BBE in the bonus now.
Yep, so absolutely.
So now New York Mills has to play very conservative. With more than 4 minutes left, they got to play smart now.
Got to play smart basketball and be very efficient with that basketball. Tate Olson just about had himself a transition bucket. Driving, layup no good by Dingman. Now Knopfsinger with a baseball pass, and scoring it is Tate Olson. And Noah Knopfsinger with one of the fastest bullets I've ever seen thrown with a basketball. He threw it with such conviction. 4:25 to play. Now inside, driving. Campson no good. Defense, Tate Olson. Can New York Mills create something here? Get in transition. Jonah Johnson, tons of speed. Ball inside, tipped. Ball is down and taken away. Lost, out of bounds. So New York Mills trying to pass along the baseline. Jumping in front of it was Luke Dingman. Then it was chaos for a moment.
And it was last touched by the Eagles.
So New York Mills turning it over for the ninth time in the second half, 16 times in the game. Up the floor, Caden Piper getting through the defense. Physical play. Knopfsinger just about picked up his fourth foul with a touch of the face there of Dingman. Now driving, scoring. Piper, charge is called. And Jonah Johnson with 4 fouls, Jerry, stood in front of Piper, knew he was going to take it, and accepted the charge.
And that's exactly what we said by efficient. Take those charges.
Yep.
Cause BBE to get those team fouls.
Give yourself a chance. With the basketball, Tate Olson and New York Mills down by 14 with 3:49 to play. Tate Olson, he's so long and athletic. He takes those Euro steps, those long steps, balance, stays up, goes up for the shot. Ashton Dingman is tagged with a foul, his third, team's 7th. So each team in the bonus with 3:47 to play. A 14-point lead for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. So Tate Olson missed a free throw earlier here in the half. He's at the line, the Mustang Seed free throw line, shooting and making the first free throw. He's missed 2 free throws, the only 2 misses of the New York Mills Eagles game here today at the free throw line. First free throw good, second one on the way for Olson. Rattles out, no good. Rebound, Luke Dingman, that is number 9 for Luke, and the bulk majority of those coming in the second half. 63-50 with 3:39 to play, bonus for both. Luke Dingman with the basketball, BBE. New York Mills fans talking defense, 3-pointer wide open, Ashton Dingman, no good. Rebound, Jonah Johnson, his 6th. Johnson, Olson, Johnson, driving, left hand, drops a pass to Peters, scores it. Jack Peters' first points of the game, 63-52. In the backcourt pressure, Jonah Johnson defending but playing with 4 fouls. Meanwhile, Will Van Beck up the court for the Jaguars. Right side, he'll share it. Back up top, Ashton Dingman. Left side, they kick it into the corner to Luke Dingman, the sophomore brother. He'll drive, kick it out. Caden Piper, 3 minutes to play. 63-52. Great defense and a steal. New York Mills, Olson up, draws a foul and scores it.
Tate Olson coming in with some authority there. Goes for the layup and draws a lot of contact now.
Absolutely fearless. He knew what he needed to do. That's smart basketball. He scores it, draws a foul, will go to the line. We see Peters check out. Sam Cutler checks in for New York Mills. That's a defensive substitution. Hopefully maybe he's going to be the guy to foul somebody. New York Mills, Tate Olson hits the free throw. 63-55 with 2:49 to play. And now a timeout inbounding the basketball. 1 timeout left for BBE. 8-point game, 2:49 to play. Section 6A championship on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Bitker Inc. reminds area farmers, please order your ag tubes and tires for spring. Ag tires and ag tube supply is tight and it's getting tighter. If you're not sure on how many tires or ag tubes you need, call Troy, the tire guy, and give him a heads up for sizes. He'll work with you to have these available for spring. Don't wait any longer. Call Troy at Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467. And during National Ag Month, Bitker Inc. thanks the area farms and farm families for working to grow the food for all of us, and thanks for your business from Bitker Inc.
Hey folks, I'm Jimmy Don Holmes from Waco, Texas. This is my oldest son, Jake. I met the Christian family recently in Waco, and they just seem like really good people, and that's the kind of people you want to buy a car or truck from. Sometimes when you're buying a vehicle, you feel a little bit of anxiety. You won't feel that here. This place it's got a good feel, and the folks are good, and I like that. In our shop, I'm big on quality and customer service. You're going to get the quality when you buy a Chevrolet vehicle, and you're going to get the customer service when you deal with the Christian family here at Christian Motors.
Well, the inbounds for BBE, leading by 8, 2:45 to play. Section 6A Finals, Jerry, the 8A Finals is coming down to the wire in Thief River Falls.
Yeah, definitely. Final 26.6 seconds remain in the second half. Sacred Heart with a 3-point lead, 53-50. It has been definitely an interesting one as there's a steal.
Hench scores it. Brett Hench with the steal in the bucket. 63-57. 2:25 to play.
Kevin,
New York Mills at 6
Kevin, this is a reminder of that first half here as... Wait, there's a foul here before I finish this point. Who are they going to give it to?
Blocking foul defensively on New York Mills. Breck Hench is the one they call the foul on, and for Hench it's his first, team's 8th. That's a big foul here in this moment, obviously, because both teams in the bonus.
Yeah. Well, and as I was about to mention before that foul happened, kind of reminder of that first half. New York, or BBE, had the lead and was in control for most of the half. But New York Mills, showing a lot of heart, a lot of fight, just brought themselves back into a single-digit deficit and took the lead at one point.
Free throws coming. BBE no good. Missed free throw by Caden Piper, and the rebound comes down to Tate Olson. 6-point game in the three-point corner for Brian Bone. Does he hit it? Got it! They've been sitting on that all tournament long. He needed one, and he hit it. 63-60. Up the floor. Right side, Luke Dingman driving, kicking out. BBE basketball. 3-point lead, minute 53 to play. Incredible basketball game. What was a 14-point lead is now 3. New York Mills not going away. BBE hanging in there with the lead. Both teams in the bonus. Driving, scoring. Driving and scoring is Ashton Dingman. He's got 20. 65-60. Minute 34 to play. Up the floor, New York Mills. They work it to Tate Olson. Top of the key, Olson. Kicks it left side. Knopfsinger for 3 in the corner. Too strong. Big rebound by Luke Dingman. Nobody inside to rebound there for New York Mills. In the backcourt, BBE pressured. They'll get it across midcourt. They get a great pass off here. And Caden Piper to try to break it down a little bit. Ashton Dingman driving in. Dingman swinging it out. Stolen away by Tate Olson. BBE turnover. Olson up the floor. Lost the handle. Incredible defense. They say it was off on Olson. Will Van Beck got back in time, Jerry.
So close. Right there.
And now we see Will Oakes enter the basketball game. He checks in for Brian Bone with the 3-point bucket from Bone.
This game has been everything we've expected and more. It has been a tough one, and that's what you get when you get two teams of this skill level playing against each other in a championship game.
Incredible stuff. We're going to get a foul. They're going to call Jonah Johnson with a foul. And Jonah Johnson's day is over. He fouls out. With 56 seconds to play, senior Jonah Johnson, 2 points, 6 rebounds. He's out. That's a big piece of the team. Bone and Peters will enter for New York Mills. Also, we'll see Will Oakes check out. I talked to Will in Perham. Told him that hair that he has is fantastic.
It is very fantastic.
He's got a great head of hair.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the inbounds and a free throw chance. Will Van Beck for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa to make it a 6-point game. Free throw missed. Will Van Beck misses. Rebound is down to Tate Olson. That's number 14. New York Mills, Bone for 3 in the corner. Off the backboard, almost goes. Rebound is tipped. Van Beck gonna grab it. And a foul. 5-point game with 46 seconds to play. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa by 5. Foul is gonna be on 23, Breck Hench. That's number 2. Team's 10th now.
So now double bonus.
Yep.
Now BBE gets to shoot twice.
They do.
So they only need to make one to make it a 6-point game to where New York Mills can tie it.
Right.
But if they can make both of them, it puts them in a position where even if the 6 points are made, they can still come away with it as they make that first one.
7-point lead would make it a 3-possession game with 46 seconds to play. Sacred Heart going to hang on there in the 8A game as free throws here for BBE. Good. Will Van Beck makes it. BBE by 7, 67-60 with 45 seconds to go. Olson spins at the top of the key, gets separation, now in trouble, double team, finds Bone in the corner for 3. It's tipped. Great defense, but rebound. Peters put back good. Jack Peters gets the rebound and put back. It's now a 5-point game with 36 seconds to play. 6A title here in Fergus Falls. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. BBE 67, New York Mills 62. Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Back here at Section 6A boys basketball. Meanwhile, in Thief River Falls for Section 8A. Jerry, what's happening there?
And I mean, talk about a crazy game. We think we have a crazy one going on right now. With the final 5 seconds of the game on the line, Cass Lake Bena drives down the court, puts up the final 2 points of the half to tie it all up. They are going to overtime in the Section 8A championship game.
Wonderful. And right here, 5-point lead for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa with 36 seconds to play, and fans are going to start standing up here at Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. You can feel the energy. What a contest. Inbounds, BBE basketball. With it, Ashton Dingman in the backcourt, in trouble, works it to Caden Piper. Piper left side, sharing it here to Campson. Campson lost basketball. New York Mills had it. Who lost it? Who lost it? We had a good view of that one, and I think, yes, it's going to stay BBE basketball. Woo.
Fans are standing, so if you are watching on yourliveevent.com, we're sorry.
Yep.
Just fans are standing. It's just a little bit of an obstruction here.
Yep. We'll do our best to tell you what's happening if you can't see that far left corner down inside the student section area. Hang tight. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa basketball. Work it up top with it. Ashton Dingman in a foul. Meanwhile, in Section 8AA, Perham defeats DGF. They split in the regular season. Perham wins it tonight and will go to state. Boys basketball coach Cressup got the guys playing at the right time. They played incredible defense, keeping DGF off their game, and Perham is headed to state for Class AA in Section 8. Meanwhile, at the free throw line, shooting two, Ashton Dingman. It's it. Ashton Dingman for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. The BBE Jaguars have a 6-point lead with 21 seconds to play. Shot is up. Shot is good. Dingman makes them both. It's a 7-point game again. 69-62. 20 seconds to go. Olsen up the floor. Tate drives all the way. Charge is called. Great defense by Luke Dingman. Set his feet. Accepted the charge. And Tate Olsen will have his season and his career come to a close with 38 points scored.
Talk about, and a standing ovation for him here.
And I'm not kidding, both teams.
See a lot of the fans across the way standing up, the fans near us standing up. Student section been standing the entire night.
And the Jaguars will be fouled on the inbounds pass. A little anticlimactic when we get to the free throws in this way, but we'll get a foul called on Brian Bone. His first on the night, double bonus, so free throws coming for the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars.
New York Mills are trying to do anything they can to save time, give themselves a chance to come back.
Tell you what, Tate Olsen, one of the better basketball players that this section has seen, but also that Northwest Minnesota has seen. A kid that's played a lot of basketball from 8th and freshman year on up. That may be playing at the next level as well. Braden Enert checks in for New York Mills. Free throw is up, no good for Ashton Dingman there. He made the first, missed the second. Now a three-point look is off the mark for Hench. No, it goes in. Breck Hench hits it. Timeout with 6 seconds to play. So 70-65 with 6 seconds to go. Meanwhile, in Section 8A, that is just starting overtime. That's also on yourliveevent.com here this evening between Sacred Heart and Cass Lake Bena. Meanwhile here, we'll keep it. Jerry Peralta, Kevin Kochman here tonight from Fergus Falls High School, as we're 6 seconds away from Belgrade Brooten Elrosa making their way to the state playoffs and getting into the tournament for Class A. And BBE Jaguar basketball, this is a special group of kids, and they had to trust the process, much like New York Mills trusted the process to this game as well, and it was going to be a battle. We knew it the whole way, and a few little things have made the difference here tonight. No question about it. It isn't a glaring thing. It's a few little things that have stood out. So we'll see BBE inbound the basketball. By 5, they lead it 70-65 with 6 seconds to play. They inbound, and it'll be a foul on Braden Enert. And that took a second off the clock. That'll send Ashton Dingman back to the free throw line. He's made 3 of 4 from the line here this evening. The Mustang Seed free throw line. Another one coming. Free throw is no good. Ashton Dingman missed it. So with 5.8 seconds to play, it's a 5-point game. And with a bucket scored The scenario would also mean if say, New York Mills made his shot, if Dingman makes this one, New York Mills made his shot, BBE could just run it out. Here's Enert, kicks it into the corner. Bone for three. Does he hit this one? It's off the back iron, and that's going to be the ball game. Enert's going to grab it. Shoots one up. It's no good, but that's the final horn. And they crowd the floor. 71-65. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Jaguar Nation headed to the state playoffs. Section 6 champions. Final score 71-65 here at the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium on Gold 101.5 KRJM, rjbroadcasting.com, and on yourliveevent.com. With the jubilation and excitement of BBE basketball, the other side you see the sadness, they say the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. Both teams left it on the floor tonight. We'll talk about it in our post-game report coming up. The final on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 71-65. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, Section 6A champs over the New York Mills Eagles.
It's March Madness in New York Mills. Congratulations to the New York Mills Eagles boys basketball team from everyone at Farmers and Merchants State Bank. We wish you the best on your drive toward a state championship. Fans, while you're there, stay on top of your financial game by using mobile banking, debit cards, and the Brella mobile app. At Farmers and Merchants State Bank, we're there with you every step of the way. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Good luck to the New York Mills Eagles from Farmers and Merchants State Bank and everyone at the New York Mills School District.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Welcoming you into our post-game report here on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com. Tonight, Section 6A boys basketball goes the way of the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. They defeat New York Mills 71-65 here in the Section 6A championship game. And what a fantastic game it was. Kevin Kochman, Jerry Peralta with you. And Jerry, I know when we look back on this one, we saw BBE have a double-digit lead in that first half, only for New York Mills to take the lead right before halftime, and then a lead change gave BBE a 1-point lead at the half, and then New York Mills really struggled to get the ball going offensively in the second half. BBE took the lead up by 16 at one point. And then it was a big run after that by New York Mills to cut the lead down to single digits and got it down to 3 points inside 2 minutes to play. And well, then free throws and fouls played a factor in it down the final couple minutes, and BBE is able to extend that lead out, and they pull out the victory, 71-65 to win and take home the championship of Section 6A and head to state. It was an incredible effort, valiant effort by both squads, and in this case, it goes the way of BBE, and I think both teams, I think, Jerry, they left it out on the floor tonight.
Yeah, definitely. New York Mills did everything they could to come back. They had a lot of fight in them. They brought a lot of heart. Just some mistakes that you mentioned, small mistakes that were made that really played a factor here. And in turn, BBE is going to be heading to state. As an update for the Sacred Heart Cass Lake Bena game in the Section 8A, they are currently tied up at 60, going to double overtime right now.
That is also on yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back here inside the gymnasium at Fergus Falls, and we're going to be getting down on the court here shortly. We'll be chatting with coaches and players in this one to recap the Section 6A championship. It's yours on Gold 101.5 KRJM, yourliveevent.com. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, your champion, 71-65 over New York Mills.
JT's Station in Fertile carries a variety of items that are sure to meet your needs, and you should stop in today. They sell hot stuff foods, frozen foods, selected groceries, household products, and much more. The Hot Stuff Foods and Deli will provide you with a fresh, quick, and easy breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they also offer some of the best car services in town. They're open 6 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. daily. It's JT's Station in Fertile.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
Live, work, and play in Norman County. The Norman County EDA wants to help you explore all that Norman County offers you. Visit the website discovernormancounty.com. Norman County offers new business opportunities, along with homes you can afford and community that cares, plus schools with small class sizes offering great education. In Norman County, you can enjoy outdoor recreation from hunting and fishing to trails and cross-country hiking. Find out what Norman County has for you at discovernormancounty.com. The Norman County EDA welcoming you to live, work, and play in Norman County.
Section 6A championship goes the way of the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. They defeat New York Mills here on yourliveevent.com and Gold 101.5 KRJM. Section 8A game going on is in double overtime now between the Castle Lake Bena Panthers and Sacred Heart Eagles. That also is on yourliveevent.com here this evening. Fantastic ball game happening over there. Wow, incredible stuff. Incredible stuff happening there in that one. Fun times. I know we're watching now on yourliveevent.com. The coaches and team from Belgrade Brooten Elrosa receive their individual medals. They wear the blue as the champions. And meanwhile, for the red, that's going to be on New York Mills as runner-up for the section. New York Mills, of course, Section 6A North champs, and Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, the Section 6A South half champs. And now they're going to be carrying home a section championship overall and a trip to state next week in Minneapolis, as here comes the captains and the championship trophy. And the student section joins as well for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Champions of Section 6A here tonight at Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. Stick around. There's more to come here on the postgame report on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com. We'll be heading down to the floor to chat with players and coaches coming up next.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
It's March Madness in New York Mills. Congratulations to the New York Mills Eagles boys basketball team from everyone at Farmers and Merchants State Bank. We wish you the best on your drive toward a state championship. Fans, while you're there, stay on top of your financial game by using mobile banking, debit cards, and the Brella mobile app. At Farmers and Merchants State Bank, we're there with you every step of the way. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Good luck to the New York Mills Eagles from Farmers and Merchants State Bank and everyone at the New York Mills School District.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Racing action is back this summer at Red River Valley Speedway and Norman County Raceway, featuring IMCA modified, sprint cars, stock cars, sport mods, hobby stocks, legends, and more all summer long. Family friendly and affordable racing. Stay tuned to ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com for more information. Racing Thursday and Friday nights returns this summer to Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway.
Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com, Section 6A Championship, and Chris Anderson, head coach of the winning Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. Coach, what an incredible basketball game, and it kind of turned out the way you had hoped, I think. From obviously you hoped for a victory, but it turned out the way you had hoped. You guys had to value the basketball, you had to withstand things. What a game it was.
You know, I have to give a lot of credit to New York Mills. They fought, they didn't give up. They got down 12. 15 or 13, whatever surges we had, they answered. Game got cut to 3 towards the end, and our guys had enough resiliency to battle through. We made free throws down the stretch, but New York Mills is a great team, and Tate Olson is quite a player. Wow, he can finish, he can take it up, he's got the poise, he's under control. It was a fun game, so I'm trying to enjoy the moment here. Yeah.
And I don't want to interrupt you too terribly much. State tournament trip for the boys. This is one group that's really earned it.
They have definitely earned this. We talk about adversity, and these guys have been through a lot of adversity with injuries. We've had two major players on our team have ACL injuries, and they've never made an excuse or anything like that. They came to work for their teammates, did whatever they had to do to get back on the floor. And here they are, and they're cutting a net down right now, and it's just incredible to see them.
I want to let you go and join them. Congrats on the effort. Best of luck to you and the boys. An exciting run is not done.
Hey, thank you so much. We'll enjoy it today, and then we'll get back to work on Monday.
Yeah, the tournament's going to come around quick.
Yes, it is.
Enjoy it. Okay, congrats, Coach.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That's Chris Anderson, head coach of the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars, joining us here in our post-game report on here on YourLiveEvent.com and on Gold 101.5 KRJM. We're going to have some more players joining us here as we'll take a break and come back here in Fergus Falls after this.
The Rough Grouse Roadhouse is located just east of Island Lake, across from Mershman's Taxidermy. The Roadhouse invites you to stop in before or after the game to eat or just come in and socialize with family and friends. They also have weekly food specials. Just go to their Facebook page and see what their special of the day is, or call 668-2111. Supporting the area students in the classroom as well as in all their extracurricular activities. The Rough Grouse Roadhouse, 5 miles south of Langby on County Road 4.
Steer Builders of Holly is a residential construction company specializing in framing and new single-family homes. Jared and the team at Steer Builders will work with you on the home you're building or post-frame buildings like shops, barns, garages, and more. Steer Builders is also hiring framers. Must be 18 and experience is not required, but a plus. Contact Steer Builders at 701-261-7798 for any questions regarding hiring, homes, or new post-frame buildings. Steer Builders of Holly, 701-261-7798.
We're back here on YourLiveEvent.com post-game report and on Gold 101.5 KRJM as we're going to be joined by Will Van Beck of the BBE Jaguars. Hey, congratulations. What's it feel like to be a section champion?
It feels amazing. We've been around this game like 5 years in a row since I've been on varsity, and it's the first time we're going to state. It feels awesome.
Cutting down the net, tell me what that feels like.
It's crazy. Our whole community's here pretty much. Small town is insane. Everybody cheers. It's awesome.
It was a sea of blue tonight between your fans and the New York Mills fans. What an atmosphere. What did it feel like to be on the floor?
It was crazy. You can't hear anything when something big happens. Like try to call out a double team, it doesn't work. So it's insane.
I know it's just all fresh. but you're going to be headed to state, and you're going to have everybody in Belgrade Brooten Elrosa traveling with you guys. How does that feel?
It's awesome. Our community is so supportive. I know we'll have the best student section and crowd there.
It was a lot of fun to watch you guys play. Congratulations to you and your teammates.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. That's Will Van Beck joining us here, and we'll right on down the line to Easton Hagen. Easton, how do you feel wearing a blue ribbon on your neck?
Yeah, it feels great. We haven't got here before, so it's going to be fun.
I know the Jaguars and Belgrade Brooten Elrosa has had a program for years. Just a matter of time before you guys are able to build it. It's a long time coming, and you put a lot of work in, don't you?
Yeah, everyone comes to practice wanting to work every day, and that's big.
What's it going to take to keep getting these victories? Because right now it feels pretty good. What's it going to take to do it next week?
Yeah, I think we just got to keep playing through adversity and doing our thing, and it should be good.
Congratulations to you and your teammates.
Thank you.
There we go. That is Easton Hagen joining us here as we're going to go on the line. Gavin Campson's going to join us. And Gavin, talk to me about this one, man. It was a hard-fought game. You guys had to earn this one.
Yeah, we started out hot. They climbed back. It was a pretty close game in the second half for pretty much the majority of it, but we pulled away at the end, and that's all that matters. We got her done.
You come off the bench and you contribute. You came in a lot when Luke went down with foul trouble. Your number got called. Were you expecting that much playing time?
Yeah, I kind of expected it. It's kind of been my role all season. I mean, I came in ready. I'm prepared. Our coaches get us prepared every game, and we got it done. We're going to state.
How's that feel?
Feels amazing. We've been through a lot of adversity, and I mean, there's no other team that deserves this more, I don't think.
Congratulations to you and your teammates. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There we go. You're welcome. That is Gavin Campson. Next down the line here, we're going to go to Gannon Walsh. Gannon, how does this feel?
You know, we worked hard all season for this moment. We knew what we were coming into, like starting the season, and you know, we've had a couple of tough losses throughout the start of the year. And you know, coming in the sections, we knew it was one of the toughest sections in the Class A, and we got her done.
You guys played in a game tonight where it was 2 top 5 teams in the state of Minnesota coming out of Section 6. I mean, my heavens, you knew it was going to be tough. How was it out there? It looked physical from up top.
Yeah, the atmosphere was crazy. It's probably the most packed gym we've been in all year.
I know we all commented on this. You got to get here early for this one, and I talked to some other folks about it. This gym might have been too small for this game, but that added to it, didn't it?
Yep, it was funnest game of my life. We worked hard all the year for this.
As a senior, to cap off your basketball season going to state, how's that feel?
We're not done yet.
Hey, congrats to you and your teammates.
Thank you.
Here we go. Gannon Walsh, let's go right on the line here. Is Brady Birch going to join us? Blue ribbon on your neck. How's this feeling, Brady?
It feels amazing. We fell short the last 2 years, but it feels so good to finally get it done, and I just can't really explain much.
How cool is it to have the crowd support the way you and New York Mills did? How did this feel?
No, it's awesome. We like to pack the gym. It gets loud in here. It's the best atmosphere to play in. You know, big game, a lot of people, fun game.
Going to state, how's that feel?
I don't have much words to explain, but it feels great. So proud of my teammates, and I'm glad to say we're not done yet.
Congratulations and good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Brady Birch. Now let's go on down to Ashton Dingman. Ashton, hey, I've heard a few things about you coming into today, and they're all good things. Couple of knee injuries that kind of, I can't say hampered your career, but it put you back a little bit.
For sure.
How does it feel to get out on top here and head to the state?
I don't really have many words to say. I don't know. I think it's a tribute to all of our guys' hard work and dedication we put into this sport. And like everyone else has said, we've been on the fringe here for a few years, and to be able to get it done with all my teammates, it's undescribable. It's awesome. I love it.
I know there's a lot of pride that comes from small town basketball. Here you guys are. Talk about the atmosphere tonight. How did this not feel like a championship game?
100%, yeah. We love the atmosphere. A ton of noise, ton of fans, and it's just so much fun. It's awesome. It's awesome to play in, and all the support that our community gives to us, it motivates us for sure.
Absolutely. So, you guys, you went toe to toe with another one of the better players in the state of Minnesota, and Tate Olson. Yeah. Talk about that matchup.
Oh, he's one heck of a player. Once he gets downhill coming off that ball screen, he is tough to stop. He's very methodical, and he's lanky, and he can score at all 3 levels, and that's just a tribute to him. Him and his team did very well. They fought. We were up big, and they fought back, clawed back, and ultimately we came out on top. But that was a great game. He's a great player.
How do you keep this rolling?
We just got to use the momentum we got, use our fans, trust what we've been doing all season, and go get that ring.
Ashton, congrats to you and your teammates. Enjoy this one, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming over. Ashton Dingman joining us here for Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Some of the Jaguars that joined us here. Certainly appreciate all the players coming in to chat with us here in our post-game report on yourliveevent.com. Stick with us. We'll come back more here in Fergus Falls after this.
As you view your lawn and yard, Todd's Landscaping takes your ideas to bring out the beauty of your home. Pavers, walkways, brick, rock, landscaping, lighting, flowers, patios, decks, yard water fountains, and irrigation. The ideas are your ideas. Call Todd's Landscaping to discuss your options and let them bring landscaping beauty to your home. Todd's Landscaping, 218-945-6000.
The Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School, Jaguar Pride Initiative. It's maturing into a mindset and character that shapes the school culture in every way. They have very personable, dedicated, and innovative staff. Students incredibly kind and respectful at home, in their community, and during competition. The communities of Belgrade Brooten Elrosa forming a network of great support for the students and district. You can feel this human presence when you step foot into the district, and you'll see visible passion, bold commitment, and excellence. Bold, bonding, engaged, Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Pride. BBE Pride. Go Jaguars from everyone at the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School. Premium Ag Solutions, Hitterdall, Minnesota.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
And here we are with Tate Olson of the New York Mills Eagles. And Tate, I know that this game did not go the way you wanted. What an effort by you and your teammates tonight. I'd like for you to, if you can, put it into words. I know it's emotional and all of that. The season comes to a close, but what an effort by you and your teammates.
Yeah, I mean, we've been planning for this game since day one. We've always wanted to be in this moment. It sucks how it happened, but I mean, you can't take what we've done this season. We've just done an amazing job, and we just drew the short stick this time, but yeah.
I want you to share, I know individually scored 38 points. You did everything you could. I think you guys left it on the floor. Talk about your community and what this was like to come and represent, because you guys did it well.
Yeah, the fans, the community, they packing out every game that we had. It was just amazing. The support we had fueled us the entire season. Like, we would not be here without them, and it meant so much to see how many people that actually came to show up for us and support us.
Hey, thank you for coming over. I greatly appreciate it. You're going to look back on this someday and you're going to say, man, we had a great ride. Congrats to you and your teammates on a fantastic season.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tate Olson joining us here for the New York Mills Eagles. We'll see if we can get Coach Bonnie to come over here as well. We'll stay right here, Jerry, on KRJM and on yourliveevent.com, and we'll get Coach Bonnie to come over here as we'll get a chance to recap with New York Mills as well. And I think we may have one more from the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars to join us. Mike, when you get a chance, sneak over here. Okay, yeah, we'll get Mike Bounty to come over here. As I do appreciate so much Tate Olson coming and chatting. All right, Coach, I'll have you swing over here. We'll take a peek at the camera back there and run our post-game report here. And
I better stop crying.
Yeah, I know. Me too. This is an emotional basketball game. Mike Bounty, head coach of the New York Mills Eagles. Coach, a tough one for your boys. One team was going to win today, and your guys were down and out, came back. Down and out again, came back. What more could you ask for?
No, I'm just so proud of the heart our guys had. Like I said in the pregame show, these guys are good. They have no weaknesses. The one thing we're trying to do is get some guys in early foul trouble. We did that in the first half. We got Luke in foul trouble, and they weren't able to be as physical and pound the boards like they wanted to in the first half. I thought that helped us a lot. Those guys came back in, got a ton of second chance. I thought our D in the second half was really good, but those guys battled on the boards, got second and third opportunities, eventually scored. And then, we just threw everything at the wall and said, let's see what's stick here, crank it up the last 5 minutes or so. And, that's where our guys showed our true heart. And we never gave up, got it to within, was it 2 or 3?
3 points.
3 points with like a minute or whatever left. And, that's the way the game goes in close games like this. You got to make free throws. a ball or a call has to go your way, and we didn't get that. And still, though, I'm just absolutely proud of my guys, and I love them.
We talked in Perham about matchup. It was going to be 2 top 5 teams in the state of Minnesota. It was. It's a shame when a team has to lose, but from that standpoint, I know you got a team effort. But there was an individual that's one of the best to touch the basketball in New York Mills and one of the best to touch the basketball in Section 6 history, and that's Tate Olson. The immense pride you must have over him is incredible.
I can't say words to describe Tate. As a basketball player, obviously you see what he can do, but as a young man this year, the way he grew up and became a leader when it was not easy for him, really proud of him.
And I know that you're proud of all your team. This was a fantastic run that sadly had to come to an end, but hey, to you and your guys, with all the blue in this building, with that noise, we talked about it might have been too small of a gym for this, but boy, was it fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That's with these small towns, you have a good team every couple of years, and when teams do, people show up and enjoy it. I don't care about the wins this season. The most important thing to me is how many people have come up to me and said, God, your boys are so fun to watch.
I was happy that I got to see it for 3 games, and what a treat it was. To you and your team, congratulations on a great season. It'll sting. Hopefully you guys can remember about how much fun it was throughout the year. Congrats, Coach Bounty and you and the boys.
Absolutely. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for all your coverage.
Appreciate it. Mike Bounty, head coach, New York Mills Eagles, boys basketball. Those are post-game coaches' comments, part of our post-game report here on yourliveevent.com. The Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars victorious, final score 71-65 over the New York Mills Eagles. We'll take a break, come back with more after this.
Valley Premier Bank is a proud sponsor of Holly Nuggets Athletics. With tradition, community, and experience since 1892, Valley Premier Bank has been helping the people of Holly and the surrounding communities. Their personal service and dedication create solutions that will drive results you want and expect. Valley Premier Bank is located on 416 6th Street and reachable at 218-483-3361. An FDIC member and equal housing lender you can rely on. Valley Premier Bank of Holly, proud sponsor of Holly Nugget Athletics.
This is Bruce Visser from Visser Grading. Visser Grading is proud to be blading and grading the roads in Strand and McDonaldsville townships. We at Visser Grading would like to wish the best of luck to the Ada Borp West Cougars. Thanks for allowing us to serve you, and we hope to for many years to come. Good luck to the Ada Borp West Cougars from myself and everyone at Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Thank you. We're back here on Gold 101.5 KRJM and on yourliveevent.com. Section 6A Boys Basketball Championship to Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. The Jaguars 71-65 winners over the New York Mills Eagles, and what a game it was here tonight. Another one that was a dandy was in Thief River Falls, the Ralph Engelstad Arena. And Jerry, the Section 8A game goes the way, first time ever, for Sacred Heart Eagles boys basketball.
Yeah, definitely. Having to go into double overtime, I mean, talk about a fantastic game played on both sides of the ball. As mentioned, Sacred Heart going to the state championship or state tournaments here as they come away victorious over Cass Lake Bena 69-67. What a game that was played over there in Thief River Falls.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They've got post-game reaction going on yourliveevent.com as well as here in Fergus Falls. Still some folks taking pictures. I'm looking at and seeing some folks, enjoying this one, and I'm looking at Coach Anderson, his family, little girl, finger up, number 1. Sneak over to that one there, Jared. That's just too special. Kind of down in the middle front here, taking pictures and trophy with net. I mean, it's what it's all about. And BBE, Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, your section champions of Section 6, they will represent at the state basketball playoffs next week. A couple other ones. I know we're still trying to effort a few other scores this evening, but we'll have them available for you with R&J Sports at rjbroadcasting.com. Let's run down. Let's talk RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. From RDK Enterprises, PlanterDoc.com. They've got some grower clinics happening here this next week in both Hillsborough and Drayton. RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, and where'd my notes go? Here they are. Should probably have those to talk about, Jer. I'm going to go, I think, Precision Player. Here's a thought. I'm going to go with Gavin Campson for BBE. Now, Campson, 10-point second half, first half was very quiet, but he came in as Luke Dingman got out with foul trouble. And Gavin's contributions in the first half might have even been more, even though he didn't score in that first half. But in the second half, he certainly came up strong, and he said, this is my role. I know what my role is, and that's what you need. You need some precision from those role guys on the bench, and he did that, Jer.
Yeah, you don't need to be flashy and put up a lot of points there on the offensive side. You just need to find a way to do your job and do it well, and that's exactly what he did, as precise as he needed to be.
Well, as our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, let's talk into our other opportunity with Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. And you got to name New York Mills' Tate Olson, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. 38 points and 14 rebounds for the New York Mills Eagles, no question about it. And then you look on the other side in Belgrade Brooten Elrosa. Ashton Dingman, Caden Piper, both going for major points. Caden scores 31 tonight, and then Dingman scores 24. Dingman, talking to him, he had ACL injuries, knee injury to battle through, and just solid. Solid player, solid athlete as the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game right there. And guys fought hard, and they earned it here tonight. There's no question about it.
Yeah, Caden Piper really bringing the energy for his team, leading the team with points, 31, really paying the piper there.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Tate Olson just doing a fantastic job, and we see the level of contribution that he gave to his team, and it showed how important his role was throughout this tournament run. And got to bringing a lot of energy to it, and it can only hope how things could have been different, or see how things could have, or think about it.
Right, absolutely. And so when we look at this one here tonight, we look at some really solid players. And on the radio side here on Gold 101.5 KRJM, mentioning our stars of the game from Pinehurst Resort, located on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash, and our Pinehurst Resort stars of the game here this evening. Going very similar right along those lines. I'm going to go with Caden Piper for BBE, and I'm going to go with Tate Olson for New York Mills. And just two absolute stars tonight. A lot of fun to see them play and perform for their communities. Stars of the game from Pinehurst Resort. As we mentioned, our post-game coaches' comments, they were brought to you by our friends at Barrick Family Farm. Visit barrickfamilyfarm.com for more information about their operation, career opportunities, and more. barrickfamilyfarm.com. An incredible atmosphere for basketball here tonight inside the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium on Gold 101.5 KRJM and on yourliveevent.com. Let's run down our final statistics from Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. For the New York Mills Eagles, 5 points, 2 boards for Noah Knopfsinger, 38 points, 14 rebounds for Tate Olson. Jack Peters, 4 points, 3 boards. Braden Enert had a rebound. Jonah Johnson, 2.6 boards. Brian Bone, he hit the three-pointer. Now, I've been watching him for the last 3 games, and he was short, or just close, and wasn't hitting it. And he hit that 3. But to pull the game within 3, late in the game, inside 3 minutes to play, place goes nuts. Brian Bone hits it. Big play. 3 points, 5 boards on the night. Breck Hench had 13.6 rebounds, and Sam Kopfler got a rebound as well. So for New York Mills, they had 9 turnovers in the second half, 16 total in the game. That was tough. For the New York Mills Eagles, 16, 20, 26, 31, 38 rebounds as a team, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 16 free throws attempted, and there were 3 misses. 13 of 16 from the line as their season ends 28-2. And they'll graduate Noah Knopfsinger, Tate Olson, Jack Peters, Jonah Johnson, Brian Bone, Breck Hench, and Hunter Fitzgerald. What a season they had. Number 2 ranked team in the state coming in, upset, if you would say that, by the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars. Both teams the top seeds coming out of their subsections. Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, 26-4. Ranked number 5 in state of Minnesota Class A, going into the state Class A tournament Section 6A champs, led by Caden Piper, 31 points, 4 boards. Will Van Beck had 2 points, 2 boards. Gannon Walsh, 2 rebounds. 24 points, 9 rebounds for Ashton Dingman. 6 and 10 for Luke Dingman. Gavin Campson, 10 points and 4 rebounds. Let's see here. A total, they had 8 turnovers in the entire ball game. They had 8. 9 is 17, 27, 31 rebounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 17 free throws attempted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 12 of 17 from the free throw line tonight. And BBE, the Jaguars, and Coach Anderson are headed to state. congratulations. Section 6A championship belongs to the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars from the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. Well, Jerry, it was a fun time.
It was a fantastic time. Definitely high energy.
No doubt. And I think we only mentioned it 52 times tonight. The place was packed. And kudos to the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa communities and the New York Mills community for bringing it. I saw we had a couple fans sitting behind us. We're at the top of the bleachers.
Yep.
People sitting behind us that were not from the community or not from these two teams.
They just came out to enjoy some basketball. And
I saw
what
a
a
few
show
other,
they got to.
No doubt. Saw a couple other coaches and other community or team members from other teams in the section. This is a game that typically would have been held maybe at a Concordia or at a Minnesota Morris. I know there were some reasonings for why the college campuses were not being used this year. Kudos to the folks here at Fergus Falls. Now, what made this even more challenging for Fergus Falls to host is that their girls basketball team is playing in the state basketball tournament. They're in the semifinals of AA today. So you have a lot of folks from Fergus Falls that normally would be game site managing or whatever. They're out. So Brad Strand, site manager, former girls basketball coach here at Fergus Falls, now superintendent at Breckenridge High School. He comes over to check things out and help out, and I'll make sure things are going. And it went well here. I mean,
definitely did go well.
They had to bring in fans and seating along the sideline. It was it was incredible. So kudos.
You just can't help that kind of energy, and it's very rare. I mean, it's always tournament time that you see really fans start to show out for their schools and programs, and it's nice to see it, especially here when the moments really are as big as they are.
And over 5,000 joined us here on the live stream on yourliveevent.com. Thank you. And on Gold 101.5 KRJM, thank you. Thanks to our sponsors. They make the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. Thank you for helping make this possible to bring you the Section 6A championship game, specific with Belgrade Brooten Elrosa, New York Mills communities from our friends at Farmers Merchant State Bank and New York Mills, the New York Mills School, and the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa School for their sponsorship. Thank you for helping make this possible. We had a blast. We hope you enjoyed it. And again, thanks to Derek Abrahams and everybody at Fergus Falls for helping facilitate. We appreciate it so much. Final score, Section 6A title belongs to the Belgrade Brooten Elrosa Jaguars, 71-65 over the New York Mills Eagles. From the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium, I'm Kevin Kochman saying so long, and for my broadcast partner, Jerry Peralta, have a great weekend, everybody.